Hello.
Whoa.
Hey.
What is up, everybody?
Greetings, one and all. We're about 15 minutes away from the live streaming event.
Oh, of the year.
So we're here. I thought, we can monitor the chat on this little screen. I can't read that at all.
Not even a little.
Pull this in here.
Get that in frame. I'll get it on my phone too so I can keep up.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Saborg. Hello, Hanzolo. Alexander. What's poppin'? Just make sure my volume's down.
Oh, cool. I'll just unplug everything. So I did a fresh shave.
Oh, fresh. So fresh and so clean.
How's it sounding? Hello, everyone. More legs? More legs. Okay, we'll get more legs in the shot soon.
In the shot. I can give you a little bit more, but that's about all YouTube will allow, I think.
Yeah. So when we switch over, we'll be doing one of these.
Whoa!
Jordan finally got out of the goon cave. That's true.
Left the goon cave long enough to socialize a little bit. Sorry, I'm trying to get the chat up. There we go.
Get the chat up.
Get the chat up.
Get the chat up.
Oh no, Avardi saying Stalingrad, but not. Oh, damn it, Avardi.
Wow.
I'll block him real quick.
That guy did not waste any time.
I got him. Don't worry.
That's crazy.
There we go.
All right. Anyway, I'm just trying to make sure I got everything set up for the show.
Mm-hmm. People are calling you Dylan Faden in the chat with your fresh cut.
What's he even referring to? We don't really know.
Yeah, we honestly don't have any concept.
It's a weird bit that this guy does.
Uh-huh. He creates new profiles pretty often. There's a couple people who we've had do that. I got trolled by somebody just creating like 5 different profiles within like a 20-minute span.
You know, I like these blue glasses. They're not coming off as blue on the stream as I hope.
Just looks lame instead.
I just look stupid.
I thought it looked cool.
Is everyone pumped? I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm expecting the chat to talk back. So I did make. I told everyone earlier that I got a new blender. I was gonna make delicious blended drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, the drink I made separated. So what this is, it's equal parts Coca-Cola, the Mexican Coke with the cane sugar, cold brew coffee, cold brew vanilla coffee liqueur, some ice, and 2 parts whiskey. Tin cup.
It's good.
It's good. It's
real good.
It's a tasty little drink.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and a little bit of half and half.
Okay, that checks out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Balance it out. I think instead of the half-half, if you did like a scoop of vanilla ice cream.
I know. After
That
I
would
did
be
it,
like-
I have some like ice cream that would have been perfect for it. And I just
Or like that Stewart's coffee ice cream.
yeah.
That'd be good. Mm-hmm. Sorry, guys. This is real exciting stuff. He's got a Glock in his Rari.
This no, this is an air. I think this is Andrew's.
Yeah, that's for sure just like a shitty airsoft gun.
Yeah, I think this was part of Andrew's Alan Wake costume.
He
for,
colored the orange
for
tip with
Waketober.
Yeah, he colored the orange tip with a black Sharpie so it would look more hardcore.
The stream is a little messy. There we go.
bit.
Well, you can't even see that now.
Yeah. The chat's always hard to manage.
Yeah, the chat's hard to manage. Everyone's too wild.
Mm-hmm. There's too many people. Hardcore to the max.
Now I'm feeling like I could stand and have the AC back on.
Really? I feel fine.
I thought you had a Snickers bar on your lap. That's your phone.
I'm hungry, Matt. Came over hungry. I brought my appetite. I am pretty pumped to see the Night Springs DLC, though, see what they got for that. Because I've been waiting for that for a while. I know it's supposed to be coming out this summer or whatever, or this fall. But, I don't know. I need more Alan Wake. I need more Remedy content. And they all go hand in hand in hand. Thank you, Wolf. Appreciate that. Looking fresh as fuck. Yeah, thank you. Wasn't that a turd? I wish.
What? Okay, so something I need to check is, can I view the browser? Oh, yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
And if I full screen this,
It does
I
not
can't.
seem like you can. Oh, there you go. Or,
Okay.
you gotta get a second monitor.
I know. I bought a second monitor, and I needed. So this monitor I have, I can turn it, horizontal or vertical.
Yeah.
And I got 2 monitors, and the second one it wasn't vertical. I want.
Oh. You have a specific setup in mind.
Yeah.
I just have that little USB monitor that you can switch the orientation on that as
that's
well,
nice.
and that's beautiful.
Yeah. No. I need 4 monitors. I need Pornhub, X and X,
X hamster.
X hamster, and then either like motherless.com or some other
Much darker.
yeah, something more obscure.
E-fucked.
I'll be scrolling B on the
Yeah.
on my 4th monitor.
Just risking it all, jacking off to B.
What's the text on the bottom? It speaks for itself. It's just me fucking around, honestly. I just thought it'd be funny to have a text scroll. All right,
is fun. I
so
like the
I
text
am we're gonna bring these beats in.
Ooh. Bring in the beats, baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna full screen this, which did fuck it up. It did fuck it up. Okay, that's all right.
It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right.
It's still good. Don't worry.
It's okay,
We're
it's
going to.
alright.
It's so hard. I'm trying to use OBS from across the room. I'm looking for transform. There it is.
Okay.
I feel like sometimes it moves.
It definitely does when they update it, because transform used to be down.
Is this
lower.
not? Is this not the right one? Yeah. Oh, I can't transform it at all? What the fuck does that mean?
That's a bunch of horse shit.
Oh, because I have it locked.
Oh, there you go.
All right,
That'll
we'll
do it.
unlock. All right.
That'll do it.
It's all coming. Now, does anyone have any predictions they want to share
Let us know.
for what they think might be coming this time around?
Sasha Chesnov says motherless. So you're a man of culture as well.
Yes, I know all the no-no sites.
Unfortunately.
I think I'm screwing this up harder. I'm gonna go closer. I'm going in, Jordan.
Go in. I'll keep them entertained. That was always fun in the job that Matt has now that I had for a minute when we'd have to search people and stuff, and when you'd put in their emails and stuff, I'd almost always find a lot of people have an adult friend finder, and a lot of people have like an Xvideos account for some reason. I don't know why Xvideos is the one that most people seem to have an account on. It's weird, but maybe Xvideos was bigger back in the day. Who needs celebrities when we have Jordan, Matt from Hidden Sheena? You're goddamn right, Wolf. Goddamn right. Han Solo says he bets Terrence Howard is going to be there.
I hope so.
I hope he is there to re-educate us on basic addition and math. And help us break through our reality. I have been following some of the Terrence Howard saga, Han Solo. I watched a little bit of him on JRE. I almost said J Rogan. JRE the other day. And I've seen a couple of his just like speeches that he gives, his talks, where he just speaks absolute nonsense. He's just an unhinged man losing it. Oh, these beats are sick. Matt's getting down in the corner. That's Matt in the spot. Light. Losing his religion. Losing that Iron Man job really got to Terrence. You're right, it did. God. That really was like the last thing he did. And then they got rid of him and replaced him with Don Cheadle. Like nothing happened. Like when they replaced Vivian in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Oh, Don Cheadle's better for sure, yeah.
All right, we got everything set up finally on our end.
This almost sounds like it's going to go into hollow background. Well, not anymore, but a second ago it was
Then that's a Timbaland production.
Oh, for sure, that's Timbaland. My sister was super into Gwen Stefani.
My sisters were as well.
So, like, I followed the whole saga from No Doubt all the way to the weird kawaii girls. And, like, I was there from Spiderwebs to If I Was a Rich Girl.
The first No Doubt song I heard was Sunday Morning.
Oh, there you go. I think Spiderwebs is still a good song.
Yeah, I think Tragic Kingdom in general, for what it is, holds up pretty well.
Yeah. I've been listening to a lot more, like, old ska punk stuff and third wave ska.
Jackson says, I'm only here for an Alan Wake DLC shadow drop.
Yeah.
Me too, to be honest. I kind of don't give a fuck about anything else on this show. Although I'm ready to be surprised.
Yeah, it'd be nice to...
And
I'd be nice to be pleasantly surprised and get excited about something I was unaware of.
and if I get excited, I'm going to be going,
Oh yeah!
that's what I'm going to be doing.
I'm jealous that only you have it.
I'll buy a second one.
Amir's into it. Whoa, here we go. Now, will they follow suit with State of Play and the Silent Hill transmission, where we'll do this and then we'll drop into another countdown?
Count me in, Jeffy.
Please welcome
Oh,
to the
okay,
stage,
cool. Thank
the
God.
creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
I wanted this crowd is not live enough. The crowds at these things always seem so low energy.
Everyone feel free to tell us how the audio is, too.
Let us know. Because we are just listening to this on speakers, so if you can hear it in the background.
Jeff. Jeff. That Jeff's disgusting.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest 2024. You ready to see some video games?
Where'd you Jeff this?
Yes. Say,
We
damn,
are
Jeff,
so
where'd you
thrilled to
find
be here
that?
with you. And this is What's Next
I
for
couldn't
Games,
stop laughing.
Live from the YouTube Theater here in LA. Now, if you're watching this show, first of all,
Real
welcome.
Jeff shit.
I know
Jeff,
everyone around
somebody
the
should
world
have
is
brushed
joining
your
us for this
velvet
special moment.
before you went out.
Yeah, if you watch
You're
the
looking
show,
very
don't just play
slovenly.
games, You deeply care about
Looking
this
like you've had a lot of
art
people
form
patting you
and
on the
the
way
health
out,
of this
getting you
industry.
excited. You got this, Jeff. Come on, Jeff.
Show you from creators around the world over the next 2 hours.
2 hours? I thought this was just the Alan Wake trailer.
This has been a tumultuous
Fuck.
and difficult
Shit,
year
I have
with
stuff to
company layoffs and studio closures, which have disappointed
Now, after
all of
this,
us. But
there's
also
17
something else
ounces of
happening. Our
whiskey in each of
industry
these.
is evolving and changing. And thanks to digital distribution,
After this, I'm gonna drive
smaller
home.
teams
I freeze-dried it to
are finding
small in the
incredible
molecules.
success. Take a look at this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new
You're
games
getting into
on
macro
Steam
gastronomy.
so far this year. 2 of them are considered,
Balatro, one of the best games I've ever played.
Oh, dude, Balatro is so fucking good.
I was playing it right before you got here.
Mid-sized teams or solo developers.
I still
look
haven't
at
unlocked
this
all the
list,
decks.
it's
I think
pretty
I have
cool,
one
right?
deck
And
left
I
to
get
unlock.
Inspired that new ideas, new teams, and smaller creators can and will break through.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
a
that's how it
reminder
used
to
to be
big
done
companies.
up until like 20 years ago.
Right? Because
Well, I mean, we've
today,
talked about it
there are
ad
many
nauseum, but
paths
it's just
to
like that was really
sustainability and success.
when it started becoming
And
like
that's what
corporate
makes
and big
this
corporations started
industry
buying, you know
so,
what I mean, like rights to games and shit.
Great.
And they made them into movies, and
And
then
you'll
they
see
stopped
that
caring about them.
reflected in the show today, because over the next 2 hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman.
2 hours of
Harry
filler, 1 minute
Potter,
Night Springs
but also
trailer.
smaller titles, including a few games made by single individuals and first-time creators that we invited to be part of this show because we think this platform is important as a way to show you new things that you might not even know
Thanks,
about.
Jeff.
So when you see a game that
So
piques your
thoughtful of you.
interest, please wishlist it, or even better, send it to a friend and get them excited. That's how we together can grow the gaming
Get 'em
community.
excited.
And we are going to do that today over the next 2 hours, as we have a lot of games to
I'm
show
talking
you,
again.
Plus, David will strength the app with even more indie titles. So should we get to the games?
Oh, it says
All right.
Han Solo says,
It
"Don't
all
tease us about
begins
Batman after you
right
pulled the
now.
VR shit."
Here's our first announcement.
Next.
Hey, look, this is a hot dog guy
Sasha, you do what you gotta
auditioning
do.
for the lead and unannounced action game.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure, I get that a lot.
Oh man, Lego hot dog.
Okay. Rage. Empathy. Oh, hilarity.
I've actually been waiting for Lego hot dog man.
Strength.
Matt's more excited
What
about
game
this
is this anyway?
than he is for any Alan Wake announcement.
Hey, neat.
I'm obsessively checking the audio because we're not using headphones tonight, but I think it sounds fine.
I'm sure it's
Sorry,
good.
I gotta go.
We listen to a lot of stuff. Most of it sounds like dog shit.
Yeah, a lot of but I really do want our show to be, our channel in general to be as quality as possible.
Through the valley.
Don't worry, I'll bring it down.
Is this Senua's?
Yeah, right in the eye.
Or
No,
is
this is
Hellblade?
Horizon.
Oh, Horizon Zero Dawn.
Fire attack.
A lonely hero. Hunting
They
the
both
sheep
look similar,
all by
don't they?
yourself.
Hello, I have friends.
They're both
who
white
know
women
what
with
to do.
orange
They're
dreadlocks.
feral white. They're feral whites.
Yeah, but they both have orange dreadlocks,
Yeah.
don't they? Yeah, it's okay. I was like, I keep confusing them, and I'm like, am I just an idiot?
No, it's racism.
Okay.
Wow, what
You
is
think, you think all feral white women look the
the same
same?
thing.
The shiny things.
All these fucking toe ring wearing.
Do you like this? It's patchouli.
I haven't washed myself in 3 days.
The Lego Horizon remake. Who asked for this? The Lego execs? I don't know.
Ooh, that's a big
Yeah.
one. Here we go.
I
EA.
don't like that the characters like, you know, I mean, I'm just hearing like, here we go. Okay.
Better get a snack.
Oh, you want mustard on that?
I feel like everyone's got like this. They're all doing the same Chris Pratt character.
Yeah. And Chris Pratt's not a good actor. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So, and he's not a good voice actor either.
I get that this is for kids, but still, like even kids games, kids shows or whatever from decades past had a little more.
Yeah.
It wasn't
There you
impossible
go.
for them to
Wasn't
have a
that
little
fun?
more.
That was Lego
oomph to it.
Horizon
Something.
Adventures coming
Little
out
more
later this
substance.
year for PlayStation.
I think
but
it's because
also
a lot of
day
kids'
one
content
on
now is
PC
genuinely
and
being AI
Nintendo
generated.
Switch. It's a playful,
I love the
lighthearted
Horizon
story
series as well
inspired
from what
by
I've
the world of
played.
Horizon,
Very
designed
fun
with
open world
two-player
games.
action in mind, supporting couch and
The Lego
online
games are
co-op.
fun too. I like the
All
Lego
right,
Star
now we're
Wars
gonna
games.
completely
Love Lego
shift
Star
the
Wars.
tone
But I just don't
to
know
the
if I
next
would
game
play that.
from
I would not
Torn
play
Banner
that, no.
Studios, the developers behind Chivalry
I'd have to care
2.
more about
For their
the
next project, they are
thing
proud
they're
to announce
parodying,
No
you know what I
More
mean?
Room in Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod. 8 players start separate in the dark, and it's up to you to find your friends and survive with permadeath. Here is the first look.
Okay.
No More Room in Hell 2.
Hell was full.
Oh,
so
Torn
I'm
Banner.
come
That's
back.
those are the Chivalry guys.
Oh wow, they started doing
Survival horror.
mods first, and then they got into real games. Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Because that's like the even like Mordhau is still just like a thing run by like a few guys at like remote places. You know what I mean?
This looks sick as hell. I don't know if I would really be into playing this, but I love the concept.
It seems like a new take on a Left 4 Dead style game. Because Back 4 Blood fucking sucked.
What I've heard.
I was pumped about it. I loved Left 4 Dead. But this looks like this could scratch that itch.
Lego games usually were non-gaming IPs, but
Yeah, it's usually a movie instead of film.
okay. Does it need to be so violent? I mean, I'm just saying.
What's with all the blood and gore? I mean, come on.
Permadeath. I'm actually seeing permadeath at Heavy Montreal this year.
Yeah. They're opening for our Wrestle the Bear once. And then Butcher Babies is headlining.
Yeah, Black Veil Brides was supposed to headline, but The allegations got them.
The allegations became overwhelming.
This looks good.
yeah,
to me.
I'm gonna check that out for sure.
Although it doesn't look like gameplay at all.
Coming
I don't
this
know. I don't know what I was
Halloween.
actually seeing.
Really, really intense. All right. To introduce our next game, please join me in welcoming someone who I've known for over a decade. She's been a huge fan of some of our reveals like Street Fighter VI a few years ago, and of course Final Fantasy VII Rebirth last year when she was sitting in the audience. Well, this year she's joining us on stage. We're thrilled to have her with us. Please welcome
It's a thrill.
Curious Joy.
Who?
I spoke over her name. Something Joy. It almost sounded like she said Curious Joy.
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest.
I don't
I'm here with
believe
today
you.
to share some
It is Curious
even
Joy.
more super fun trailers.
Oh.
So let's get straight to another
'Cause I almost
world
thought he said
premiere.
Curious
This is
George,
a highly
and I was like,
anticipated game
no.
from a beloved franchise.
She
Let's
looks
take a look.
nervous as hell.
Yeah. I'd like I
Young witches and wizards.
some of
we
the people
all
they
dream
get like I
soaring
understand
through the
this like
sky
let's
like
get
our
everybody
favorite
out there, you
heroes.
know what I mean? But also
Yo.
it's like pick someone with a
When it
little bit of
comes to
presence.
Quidditch,
Oh,
we've all
fuck
won.
this shit.
Star.
Fuck that turf bitch. I love how J.K. Rowling went from being like genuinely like borderline like a gay icon to being like one of the most hated.
Also, before the gays got, you know, a full grip on the Harry Potter fandom, it was just also a
No
huge
challenge is too great.
rags to riches story. Like, do you know she wrote all the books on a yellow legal pad at the cafe when she didn't have a job? She was a single mother and she was
Yeah.
really struggling. And look, she made it. And everyone's like, wow, that's so inspiring. Like in the mid 90s, that was like
Oh, I
her-
remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, I went to like the book releases. You know what I mean? At like Borders. And
Oh,
stuff
wow.
Like that. Like I was young when the books were coming out. So
Yeah, I was too. I remember in like third grade or something, my teacher read us the first one.
Yeah. Around the same time I started reading them.
I don't give a fuck about that at all.
No, really don't. People seem to think Hogwarts Legacy was pretty
That's
cool.
Harry Potter Quidditch.
Yeah, those people
Champions
think
launching
Vaseline on toast is
worldwide
cool.
On September 3rd for consoles and PC. Now we move from
Those
the
people use
Potterverse
tangerines
to
to
a
dye their
brand
hair.
new world. It hails
Magazines
from a
to blow their
single
nose.
developer, Gavin Icespice, up in Seattle, who's
Did you
been
say
making games
Ice Spice?
all by
Gavin
himself for a
Ice Spice.
decade. His last title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan favorite, and he showed me this next game a few months ago.
Oh, that
and
was
I
actually like
really
a
wanted to debut it
semi-decent,
here. Get ready to backstab, race,
like
or
indie
cooperate
game,
with
Choo
up
Choo
to
Charles.
20 of
It's
your
like a horror,
friends
survival horror.
in Cuff Bust.
The only Jewish character in her stories is named Anthony Goldstein. Yeah, I've also seen her. I think it's at the. I don't care for this.
Yeah, not really.
Shower antics in prison. That's gonna be a paddling. I think it was the banker, the Jew banker gremlin characters.
The goblins?
Yeah, but I saw like I don't know if they were like animatronics or whatever, like at the theme park ride.
Oh, yes.
Incredibly anti-Semitic looking. I was shocked.
Have you seen the movies?
I've seen clips from the movies.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what they look like in the movies.
That's fucked up.
It's really.
I've seen two of the movies in full. I just can't remember which ones.
Like, I'll send it. Oh, fucking.
I have dreams like this where I blow up a toilet and go down the hole.
Yeah, this is what they fucking look like.
That's so racist.
I know. And they all run the banks.
Is it racist? Is it xenophobic? I don't know what the term is, but it's definitely
Definitely
yeah, it's big time bigotry.
I do remember the rag to riches thing though. Her being like she was just writing this on like her breaks from work. She didn't have anything going on. And
I don't think I give a fuck about this either, but this looks like fun for somebody.
yeah, for sure. A bunch of 12-year-olds are gonna love playing this together.
Why is the FOV insanely low? Yeah, it is pretty awkward. It looks like body cam footage.
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe it's a.
They're in full Irie mode on the beach.
Wagwan Delilah.
That's a fun one, right? And remember, that's all made by one person.
I still pray that that song is just
Congratulations,
AI.
Gavin. So glad to have that on stage.
It sounds not
All
real.
right.
and I
Next
just
one
can't.
of this year's most anticipated games
You know.
is Star Wars
I mean, I hate Drake.
Outlaws, coming out on
So
August.
I love
30th
Drake, man. I'm a big
from
Aubrey lover.
Ubisoft and Lucasfilm Games, the first open-world Star Wars game where you live the life of a scoundrel. On Monday at 12
Oh, this
p.m.
is the one where
Pacific,
they
you'll
made
get
her
to see
ugly.
A full game Ubisoft Forward event streamed as part of continuing.
Oh,
some
great,
Game
more
Pass events,
woke
but right
bullshit.
now, we've got
Where
an
I'm like,
exclusive new
or
glimpse
I'm
of the
at
game,
is they're like,
just a small
these are
taste.
look at her, they're giving her flat
to
tits.
come.
I'm like, those still are probably like they're probably still like C cups. First of all, you know what I mean? And
Listen.
like, she's still like an athletic build with like a snatched waist. You know what I mean?
That's
And,
not.
like,
This reminds me of a talk we had on an old episode of Yeah, I Played. I'm not gonna get into it though. I don't know if I will actually play this, but it looks fun.
if this is on sale or if it's on Game Pass, I'll play
Yeah.
this for sure.
I think because I'm an old school Star Wars fan. I dropped off by the time the second trilogy came out.
Okay.
That was kind of like the turning point for me. I was huge into Star Wars, the novels, the extended universe up until
Phantom Menace. And
yeah,
stuff,
and then I
you
kind
were-
of was like, "Ooh, I don't care for this." And I was pretty young, but I was just, I was being a bitch about it, kind of.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
So great. And by the way,
But I
just
still,
noticed everything
I
was
love the
showing
original
extra product. I
trilogy.
think it's gonna be,
I've never been able
coming
to.
out,
I've
this year,
tried to
couple months, I'm not
watch
quite sure,
the
but it's
second
like, it's so
trilogy,
cool
and I just turn it off every
there's
time. I think
stuff
it's
that
so
we're gonna get to
bad.
play in the next
It has.
few months
That's like.
here. All right,
or
well,
that's
moving
this
back
is
to
one
smaller
example of our
teams, a
age
few
difference.
weeks ago, I had a chance to play through this next
Well,
game.
of
and I
our
have
age
to
difference, I
say,
guess, but like
it is really
that really hit me.
spectacular.
I like
Neva
Jar
comes
Jar
from
Binks. I was
Nomada
like 6
Studio,
years
the
old. I
creators
fucking
of the
loved
Game
Jar Jar
Award-winning
Binks. You know what I
game
mean?
Grease. It
And then
chronicles
loved
the
Darth Maul
story
was cool
of
as shit.
Alba,
You know
a
what I
woman
mean? He looked
bound
cool
to
as
a
hell.
curious wolf
Going
cub.
back and
Here's your
rewatching them,
first ever look
not
at
very
the
good.
gameplay.
You know what I mean? Like not, but it's still I have
That-
that like nostalgia.
That prison game was not released yet. That's why.
No. Yeah, not out.
This is like the first look at it.
Yeah, agreed. Han Solo, Ubisoft and Star Wars have both been running into the ground. I get that there's an audience for these games. They've never been my bag. It seems very nice to play.
I kind of get tired of trailers where it's just the character walking through 6 backgrounds. I go, is the game just walking?
Yeah. Give me a little more info. Is it platforming?
Is there going to be a drop in the music and then it gets all combat-y?
It gets all dark, right? And then you're jumping. Yeah. Oh, we're getting there.
The look is tight.
This actually seems like it might be pretty cool.
Okay. I like the sort of paper cutout style.
Yeah.
Very clean visual.
Well, because it's like there's like no lines. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's aliasing on some of the stuff where it looks pixelated. It's like a weird like blend of things.
Yeah. So it's like watercolor and pixelated simultaneously.
This is basically how I feel about my cats.
Yeah.
Never.
I was at work today while the
They called the
Trust me,
game.
that game
They
is
named it
such
after
a true
when I'll be
work of
playing
art.
it.
It's fun to play, and there's much more coming later today in the Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Devs on this same
Come
show.
on, was that a good one?
That's
All right,
pretty
next,
good.
it's
The game
time
was called
for our
Never. That's when I'll be playing it.
Oh.
I'm over here now.
Get it?
Study the past. If you
back.
want to find
Get
the
it.
future.
All are architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
Let us all for death prepare. Or on the
Oh, cool,
last
Egypt.
great journey.
Civilization 9.
Oh, probably something like that.
Let me not
gonna be an
then
RTS.
die ingloriously and
Age of Empires 34.
But let me first do some
Both those
great
games are actually
thing
pretty good, though.
that shall
Oh
do
yeah,
older
for sure.
ones.
among men.
I've never been a big RTS fan, but like I can definitely have
Each
fun.
of us
in,
shall
like, Civ 5.
endure this world.
Civ
Man,
4.
what I don't know if it's right now or in the next couple days, but Marvel's Sons is going to be free on Epic, and I've been wanting to get it for a long time. It's
Is
kind
that
of
an
like
RTS?
it's kind of like XCOM, but not entirely. It's a lot more it's a lot more accessible, and it uses its own systems in some ways, from what people are telling me.
Okay.
I've been wanting to get it for a long time, but haven't made the plunge, and it'll be free on Epic very soon if it's not right now.
Shall be.
I played StarCraft a bit as a kid.
Oh, it's already free right now.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm getting it
Oh,
tonight.
Civil
You were
is
right.
VII.
That is 7, I think.
Oh,
Yeah. Close, though. You were pretty close.
Hello, everyone at Summer Game
Ugh.
Fest.
hey, one of my gaming
Oh, it's Sid
heroes.
Meier.
We are thrilled to finally announce that Civilization 7 is coming day and date
I played the hell
to
out of Civ
PC
4.
and consoles next year. I'm in awe of the amazing team that has brought us to this moment, but we also have to thank you, our incredible fans
You
around the world.
talk
for
like
overwhelming support of this franchise for
shell-shocked
over
Willy
30
Wonka.
years. Can't wait to share more, and we hope you'll join us later this
I love
summer
how
for the
nervous these
full
guys are.
reveal
5 + 1
of
+ 1. Thank you.
Civilization 7. In the
I forget
meantime,
that V is 5. Sometimes I go, is V
civilized,
6? But no, it's...
Things usually work in sets of like 5s or 10s a lot of the time.
But like 1V is like 5 minus 1 for 4. So that's how it works. Like
Yes, yeah. Because for some reason they go up to 3, and then it's got to be IV instead
Yeah.
of just 3 lines that are. Or
is this
4 lines
is
that
this what is it? Black Myth Wukong? Is that what this game's called?
are- No, that game's already out.
I don't think it's out yet.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's coming out very soon.
Oh, okay. It must be. It looks good, but it just looks like another Souls type. You know what I mean?
I know, but I'm not sure. If that's what this is, I'm curious.
Because I like that first trailer of the headless guy playing. You know what I mean? Like the fucking.
It
Oh, that's
definitely
what
has a
this is,
From
yeah.
Software vibe visually, but
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Is it Souls-like combat? I'd be happy if it was more like a Devil May Cry or a Ninja Gaiden.
That would be sick. It did look more like it had Sekiro vibes.
That was fucking sick.
I would love if it was Devil May Cry, Onimusha kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it is Black Myth. This is coming to, I think it's coming to, Game Pass. I could be wrong. Because that's what
I'm
I've been
pumped
excited
for that
about.
game.
Yeah, that one looks
Oh,
like
I'm getting the tiara.
Oh.
Oh wow, that's pretty sick. If you're into this shit, that's a good
Well, yeah,
little
'cause
statue.
especially if you're into like the like Chinese mythology and stuff like that and old like lore like that. It seems like it's very true to that.
Totally.
This is Black Myth Wukong.
Wow, I didn't know it was a VR game.
Quest game of the year. That doesn't take much to get there.
Wow, out of 7 good games, you were the best one.
Well,
7 good games ever.
Well, we couldn't give it to Super Hot again, so.
Perhaps humans were fated to build the monoliths, reaching heaven and returning with a gift. Stardust. But man.
Oh, it's a girl. I don't care.
Don't care anymore.
Don't.
Not progress, but chaos.
I don't care.
Every
If my
new
character
height
can't have a heart
brings a
throbbing
terrible
cock, I don't.
fall. And yet hope still.
That's
thigh
not
gap
true.
made
I
me
play
change my
a
mind.
lady. Actually, what I play, I'm role playing my version of V from Cyberpunk in Fallout 4. Which
Are
is
you really?
Yeah, I made the same, like, she has the same look and the same build and the same facial
There you go.
scars and stuff.
You gave her the same
Show the greatest
labia length. Is that something you can pick?
Yeah, I didn't get to pick her pussy in Fallout 4, but I'm trying to find the customized pussy mod.
Uh-huh.
This looks interesting, but I gotta know what the fuck it is. I say if you're gonna put a trailer like this out, and especially if you're paying for this trailer, don't show me only fucking cinemas or whatever.
It feels like almost like storyboard cinema.
Also, stop this kind of music in games. Whatever this like workout rap is. This is like music that no one has ever listened to.
No, you only see this before like, when it's like showing you like sport, like or like sports on TNT. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing.
And like I'm saying this is someone who owns every Jock Jam CD.
Oh, dude, the Jock Jam
Yeah,
CDs
like
rip.
sports music, it rips. This is the Dawn of War remake, right?
Ooh, this Andrew's really excited about.
Space Marine or something? Or?
It looks good.
I wanted to say actually, you know, Andrew was a huge Warhammer fan, and I'm using the orange mic cable today in memory of him. Not that he died or anything. It's just
no,
like
doing
he's just
fine.
not here anymore.
Uh-huh.
I'm pumped for that. It looks good.
That looks really good.
This is a sequel, not a
Warhammer-
remake.
Well,
Great.
Warhammer 40K. Summer Game Fest. We've got
Space
some
Marine.
amazing
I watched
developer
Andrew play
guests
that as a
joining
kid,
us
and that
throughout
game
the
was
show,
fun,
and
so.
I'm very excited.
More like
to
Summer
introduce our
Game
first
Fast.
guest.
I'm not
They are
playing any
legendary
games this
creators
summer.
who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG metaphor slated to launch.
I didn't
this
think that's what you
October.
were gonna say.
Please welcome 3, 4, and
It's like, oh
5.
no, this is it.
Matt got too drunk and he started dropping slurs on stream. What is this, The Sims? I love these guys and their work, but that was a really goofy ass move.
That was incredible.
Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. My name is
He's not
Hashiro,
comfortable
and
with
I am
that
the
hair.
director
No,
of
for sure, no.
Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
このゲームはね、アーキタイプという
This guy, the translator, his stance is bonkers.
その姿に主人公
Look at how he's standing.
He's kind of got his
明
crotch
日の未来
out.
の
Yeah,
ために戦う
his core is activated.
This game is an RPG in which the party members
He's, like, bracing
transform into their
himself or
jobs, which we call
He's got metal rods holding him
allow
up.
you to fight against your
He's wearing a
enemies.
back
Is anyone
brace
else
right
seeing
now.
this? This guy looks.
He's wearing it looks like he has a back brace on.
Go go gadget translator.
覚醒する力です。すべてのアートワークは力強さと
I wish they gave them a little
オリジナ
bed
リティを意識して描い
music
ています。
because this footage is like so
その総
intense.
数は40種類以上にも
I don't like that they make them
経
speak
験を積ませ
in
ると
silence, like with
一部のアー
with
キタ
nothing
イ
in
プ
the
は進
background,
化す
because
る
it's
ことも
like
できます。
they're already clearly uncomfortable to be up
Archetypes
there. Like
are the
everyone who comes up
embodiment
on
of
stage for
power
these shows,
born
other than
from the
fucking
will
Jeff
to
Keighley,
face your
is like
It's like
uncomfortable.
no one
We give
ever
it our
looks
all to
natural.
instill
It's never
archetype
happened.
with a feeling of
I've watched a
strength
few of these
and
now.
uniqueness in each of
Like,
them.
You
I
just
wouldn't
need to
really-
pretend everyone
In
loves you. You
total,
just need to go
there are
out
Yeah.
there and just
40
be,
types of
everyone loves
archetypes.
you.
That's-
and
that's how
then
you
we'll
do
just-
it.
you just gotta be
These
comfortable.
archetypes can gain
Well, it's
experience.
like the thing
and
that
even
they always tell
evolve.
you where it's
some of them
like-
can evolve into stronger.
Even if you're not doing
That is the hairstyle of a man who is trying to pretend he's not going bald.
Yeah, that guy's got no hair from like here forward.
This is the hairstyle of a man who's accepted he's going bald.
My dad for I think probably 15 years now has had like the worst widow's peak.
I know.
But he just has like bangs that go like right here.
My widow's peak
So we
right
are
now
hiring
because
all of our
I shave my
expertise
head
into
because
this game
it
to make
feels
it as
good, but also
exciting as
like I
possible.
just I used to have
In fact, we've
long
even
long
brought our
hair
latest trailer
most of my
today,
life.
which
I
is
just-
remember, yeah.
centered around
I'm
the
very
topic
sick of
these
it.
archetypes.
And so
Thank you very
like
much,
my hair
and we
is
hope you
thinning,
enjoy it.
but also just shaving it feels good. But like when I let it grow, I look like Eddie Munster. It comes in at such an insane peak.
God.
I start growing fangs.
Yeah.
I start wearing a cowl suddenly.
Your forehead gets much larger. No, I'm definitely starting to lose my hair. It's been a couple years now. My
The
hairline's
thing
been growing
is,
back, and I'm losing it here too.
I'm not. My hair is thinning,
Well, yeah,
but
that's
it's
what it
not.
is.
It's not. I'm not. I would love. And we've talked about this many times. I would love a horseshoe. I would love a
just want it
classic
so bad.
Larry
'Cause it is
David
just-
style horseshoe.
There's nowhere on my head where it is literally bald. It's just getting thinner and thinner. I got like 4 more years probably before I've got like a circle in the back of my head, but I just want fucking Larry David so bad.
I think it's such a classic look.
It's so good.
It's
so
a
good.
haircut you can't really give yourself
Yeah,
either.
it's Mike Judge, Larry David.
Oh my God.
Hunter S. Thompson. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. They're just it's like it just looks classic.
All of my favorite police chiefs.
Calvin's dad, Bill Watterson. You know what I mean? From Calvin and Hobbes.
Yeah.
Calvin's dad. Like, it's
This
just a good
this
look.
looks fine. I know I'm talking right through this. I kind of don't. I kind of don't care about this at all.
This seems like a more weeaboo Azura's Wrath.
Yeah, it's hard for me to. I don't know what it is. Like a lot of JRPGs, I just don't like the look of them, which is weird because I love the look of many '90s era JRPGs. But there's something about the way that a lot of this stuff looks. It all looks almost exactly the same to me in terms of just the art direction, like
Yes.
the
They all
like the
have,
color,
like-
the coloring especially.
But they all have the same like. They're very similar for like the
Such
big
an honor
mechs
to
and
have
stuff for the
Yoshino
monsters. They're
Tsujima
very
with
similar
us,
like
on
angles
stage.
and
Thank
shapes.
you
Yeah.
for
You know what I
that
mean?
deep
Even
look
if like
at the
they might have
archetypes,
like
such
details that are
stunning
different. And,
visual
like the characters are all
Now
Same
we're gonna
body
jump into
type,
the
same
yeah,
Arkham
the
proportions.
protagonists
Batman
always
Arkham
look the same.
Shadow is
It's
a
like
Venom
give me
Quest
like
3
I love like
exclusive
Fist of the
VR
North
game
Star or
coming
something where
later
the
this
guys are
year.
just like
As
they're
Batman,
just
you
huge.
face
They're
new threat,
like they have like
the
extended
mysterious
torsos
Or
and
they have
stuff.
some like I used my favorite anime growing up was Yu
Here's
Yu
your first
Hakusho.
look at the
Loved
story
Yu Yu Hakusho.
trailer for Batman
Not aware of that.
Arkham
No,
Shadow.
you didn't watch Yu Yu Hakusho?
Ooh, wait. Oh, wait. I'm curious about this, but
It is another Batman VR. You were right.
not
George said
actual
that earlier.
gameplay.
Yeah, Megatech body, same art direction, same aesthetic, exactly.
mad. The only light left
And it just
if they
sucks
could-
because like there's so much anime and so much,
is from the fire.
you know. I know it's pulling from, you know, it's pulling from anime and
Yes.
manga.
Yes.
But there's so much stuff that has such a unique look that I never see in games.
Fear is their weapon.
Oh great, it's the Gas Man, the most feared villain in the Batman universe.
Use it.
Where is Rat King? Rat King Cole. Batman's dead.
What is this song?
Stop at nothing to destroy my city.
Oh.
How far will I go? to destroy him.
Damn, what?
I know that.
Again, I can't give a fuck at all. I like where things are at for me as a gamer. It's kind of just like back in the day when I was reading game mags, they never showed like just a
Everybody's disappointed in that trailer. They said that told us nothing.
told us nothing. And that used to work.
Yes.
For a time that worked. I think people are over it. Oh, hey, she's back.
I'm looking
Like,
forward to heading back
I can't
to the
tell you how.
Arkhamverse.
I wish I could
Now it is time to
recapture
update fans
the
on a legendary
excitement I
fighting
felt when I
game
watched
franchise.
the first Gears of War trailer.
And that
You know
includes
what I mean?
me. Because I have been a fan of this series ever since
You're
one of
into
its
this,
first
girl.
iterations.
I'm trying to listen to you both.
So,
I'm
let's
into
check it
you
out.
more.
But no,
Oh my god, it's burning barrels.
okay, this is.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, is this a JoJo's? This looks like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure game or something.
This is the kind of shit I do. This looks like Final Fight.
Oh, you're probably.
Or is it Final Fight?
Fatal Fury.
I get those games confused.
They're very similar.
They were about to kiss, and he walked in.
I just feel like there hasn't been a ton of innovation in like basic fighting games in a little while.
No,
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Have you played the last 2 Mortal Kombat games?
Yeah. I played Mortal Kombat 11, and I played Street Fighter 6 as well.
I think they've gone all the way back to like when games were good in like 95, 96.
Oh, it's still fun.
What I'm saying is like I feel like they're that's sick. That's a character pack for Street Fighter 6.
Oh, cool.
It's just like I feel like the games got kind of weird when they tried to go in 3D, and now it's just like they're just doing like really good looking 2D games that are like pretty much as good as Street Fighter 2 was.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying they're not good. I
think we're saying the same thing.
Yeah,
It's not. You said there's not a lot of innovation.
Yeah, and you said they're going back. Yes.
Yeah, it's like definitely not.
Yeah.
Like it feels as good as Mortal Kombat 2 felt.
Yeah.
To me as a casual.
It just felt like there was a short period where they kind of weren't as good at all, and now it's kind of back there, but it still feels like there hasn't been.
Yeah, it's
That's
more
cool.
just like okay, well, we didn't innovate so successfully, so
let's just go back to the basics.
Yeah, I would love to see a fighting game that made me go, oh wow,
yeah,
never thought about that before. I don't like the look of this.
I don't like the look of this at all either. There's a game coming out. I've seen a few little. Oh wow, I hate this.
I'm shipping off to Boston.
Oh!
I lost my
I'm a
leg.
sailor. Hey, I lost my leg.
That's what this is.
That's exactly what it is. Just Dropkick Murphys first thing. God,
this is how whites
I'm
get down.
so
Actually,
glad.
if anybody who's kind of like a white dwarf, or I think they're dwarfs, loves this.
I'm so glad Plattsburgh got past its Glengarry boys Enter the Haggis phase.
Oh man,
that was a minute. That was a moment in time where like any city event guaranteed Celtic rock. You know what I mean?
Celtic rock. This does look better and better as the trailer goes on, but it also looks mad corny to me.
But there's a game coming out. I can't remember what it's called.
This looks like Andrew would love this thing.
Yeah, it's similar. It has a similar
roguelike
look to
co-op hack and slash. I didn't get that from the trailer at all.
No, not even a little bit.
Bad trailers. I think all these trailers are pretty whack. I gotta be honest.
They've given me really nothing on any of it. Like I don't know what's going on.
What I just want to get this thought out because I tried to say this 5 minutes ago. What I really missed was back in the day in gaming magazines, you'd see an ad and it'd be like a pre-render of the characters. That'd be fine because you knew that was about the flavor. What you'd also see were screenshots, and that's what mattered to me. Was I needed to see like an ad could be one thing, but I needed to see the screenshots. And all these games need the screenshots. Whatever all this bullshit is, show me the game getting played.
This is gameplay.
I've played some of these games. These games do look like this.
They're very fun. Too.
Yeah.
I haven't played one in a minute, but
they've been
love
good
the
since
Dragon Ball
there's a
Fighter
Super
games.
Nintendo one of these.
Oh yeah.
And it's 2D, but you know the way you can, the super mobility in these games.
Yeah.
They had it back in the day, even on I don't know if it's a Famicom or Super NES game, but
that's cool. So I love Dragon Ball growing up, and I've loved all the Budokai games and the Tenkaichi games. They're just cool. It's just, if you like Dragon Ball, you'll like it. But again, it's another one where it's just kind of been the same thing the whole time.
For the love of whatever is out there, can we get an anime game that isn't an arena fighter? I feel that. And you know what I also feel? Can we get a game based on a horror movie franchise that isn't a fucking Dead by Daylight clone? Everything, it's like asymmetrical multiplayer.
I know.
It's like, give me one. Now,
I hate the trend that we've been seeing of things like Fortnite clones and Dead by Daylight clones, or where they're just like, here's this multiplayer thing that works. Let's just
There
do
you
that
go,
again.
Internet.
with
We
a
got your
different
release
IP.
date.
to Megatech, if you haven't played, it's a PS4 exclusive. There's a Fist of the North Star game that was made by the Yakuza team. It's basically Yakuza,
But Fist of the North Star.
but it's Fist of the North Star, and it's crazy. It's so fucking good,
That
and
sounds sick.
it looks like you're playing the anime.
I just hate. I'm so frustrated by exclusives.
Operation Lightning.
I know.
Platform exclusives.
It sucks.
at Zero Dam is now very
But if you can play that, my God, it's one of the best anime games I've ever played, and it's so fun. It's so fucking fun. It's as good as like a B plus Yakuza game.
Yeah.
It's a little.
We need to utilize.
It has some shortcomings, to be honest.
This is some other Call of Duty.
Swiftly.
This is also.
Or,
I don't give a fuck
Splinter
about.
Cell?
All right, this is. Now I care. Show me this. Show me a guy walking slowly with a gun.
Capture on PC
We
development.
need to pick up the pace.
There we go.
That's good. Transparency.
Go, go, go. Clear the area.
Transparent. You know
This
they say
seems like
honesty is the best policy.
That's what they say.
I say transparency is the best. Apparently.
That's good. I might steal that when I run again for city council.
I love games where you shoot a guy who has a tank, and then you shoot the tank on his back, and he goes, "Oh no, my tank is freaking out!"
And then he starts flying through the air.
That's so good.
Until he blows up. This just looks like another Rainbow Six or something. Which those games were good back in the day, but again, it's not like a, you know.
I rented Rainbow Six for the N64 back in the day, and did not understand it at all.
It gets much more accessible by the Xbox.
Good luck.
Xbox 360. By like Rainbow Six Siege, Delta Force, Hawk Ops.
But that is not all. The game's premium campaign mode.
Jeff went for something there.
Reimagining of the original
I was
game
like,
that is also fully
but
based
not.
on moments from the award-winning Ridley Scott movie.
It's okay.
Here is your world premiere first.
Damn, Jeff. What'd you try there?
Oh man, they're in Somalia, 1993.
Is that what it said for real? Or
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I was like, I was covering my eyes.
I'm gonna make a hard. Wow, Black Hawk Down. Black Hawk Down, one of my favorite Rancid songs. Off of Rancid 2000.
I'm more of a Suicide Machine fan myself.
for landing.
I've never listened to them ever.
Really?
Yeah, it's very weird because I know they were like very adjacent to a lot of stuff I did listen to.
Yeah, they're definitely like, I put them and Op Ivy in the same class. You know what I mean?
Never gave them a chance. They're
Good.
not on purpose. It's just one of those bands I was like, oh yeah, that's a band I've heard. I haven't or heard the name.
Yeah.
Haven't tried.
I got more into them than I did like Op Ivy and Rancid when I was younger. But like Suicide Machine.
Mr. Sushi says, so tired of all the military propaganda in my video games. Well, eat shit, all right? Every video game is a psyop, and you gotta love it, or you can't play games. They're gonna put a Neuralink chip in your head that's gonna make, if you're not totally loving the propaganda, your Steam account gets wiped.
Your Steam account gets wiped, and then your conscience is transferred onto a battlefield.
And you have to fight forever in a mech.
No, just play Spec Ops: The Line and you'll like it again.
Okay, I'm curious about this. Legends of the Past? What, like me? That's right, I'm past my prime. I'm not afraid to say it. 2018 was my year, and I fumbled the bag. Okay, love the tits.
Into it already.
Bouncing, heaving cleavage. Love the pompadour. Wouldn't mind seeing a little upper thigh in a moment here.
I hope we get some bouncing booties.
Oh, we got some.
Some bulbous bouncing. My dad, do you remember Beetleborgs?
Big bad Beetleborgs.
My dad is a big fan of
Beetleborgs.
alliteration, and I used to watch Beetleborgs as a kid. So we would always, his version of the song was Big Bad Bulbous Booby Bopping Beetleborg.
That's fucked up. Oh shit. They're doing a new Halo game where a kid becomes Master Chief.
That's already Halo. No, they're just telling you to play Halo Infinite more. Because
Okay,
nobody
now it's
likes
Fatal
it.
Fury, right?
Whoa! Buy this $800 32-inch fucking monitor. There's that video of the kid. It's like, yes.
Okay, I don't think I know this.
Oh, but he's doing that exact dance.
Oh, really?
He's just going.
That's one of my moves. That's one of my 6 moves.
That's probably
The other ones I can't do while I'm sitting down. Gotta say, I again can't give a fuck about this. I'm a grown man. I'm 56 years old. I'm not watching cartoons.
I just turned 40 last week.
And they talk in
I can't,
emojis?
you know what I mean? Like,
fuck.
You want me to
this
relate to this?
shit. Oh my god, sexy vampire man.
Oh.
I'm assuming he's a vampire.
You would, yeah.
You would. Cyborg says, where the boop is Night Springs?
Night Springs.
In the Night Springs, I hear you call. Han Solo says these are just ads. Yeah. Well,
Here's
I would have.
some
I go.
gameplay.
So okay, I'll play Hades. Thanks.
Yeah, this is baby Hades. Quite literally baby Hades, like arena. Like, and again, it just seems like another arena combat thing.
We just got a 5 bones from Frisky Fella saying you guys are my favorite channel. Hope this can help you. It does help us.
All
and
of it
also,
helps.
it warms my heart to hear that we're someone's favorite.
That is honestly what I do appreciate is while we may not have a lot of subscribers, the people who do subscribe to us genuinely do like us. You know
I
what
hope
mean?
so. I hope they're not hate watching.
I hope there's nobody. So are any of you here doing a fool's watch by chance?
Please don't put us under investigation. All I ask. This looks sick as hell.
I haven't played a mech battler in a minute, but I used to love some of those old, like the old, what's it called, Iron Warrior.
That sounds made up.
It's not.
Well, I'm telling you it's fake.
It is for sure. It's
I'm
not
ready
right.
to put my foot down and alpha male this situation.
It's not correct, but it's almost there. Oh, this looks sick.
This is our 3rd super on a live stream. It says, let's celebrate their 3rd super on a live stream. That's very funny.
That's pretty funny.
We've gotten 3 super chats ever.
Ever, period.
Let's celebrate. What do you want to do?
Fucking let's light this joint back up, baby. This long cigarette back up. No.
I know how to celebrate.
We're back here at Summer Game Fest, and that was
Third Super.
Jason Blum and his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five
Appreciate
Nights
the
at
long
Freddy's.
form content you listen to
Now
at work and
Blumhouse
whatnot.
is
Gets me
entering
through the
video
days.
game
That's how
world
I feel.
in a-
I love
That's how
long
Matt-
form shit.
That's how Matt lives his life.
Yeah.
He's just listening to 4 hours.
Okay, I'm very curious about this.
Okay. The Blumhouse game? Blumhouse?
I think it's Blumhouse. I don't know.
I think
though.
you're right. I think it's Bumhouse.
Dark times await us. Vengeance will take shape.
Oh, I didn't know it was gonna be a scary game, so I don't care for that. Are they doing fucked up Harvest Moon?
Yeah. Oh, hello. Can't quite tell. Hello.
I cannot sleep. I cannot
Does it switch between these gameplay
I
styles?
must not sleep.
I think it's showing 2 different games.
I am terrified.
I think this is them announcing themselves as a games publisher.
Okay.
To stay awake.
Gotta say, this all looks a little bit mid
Don't worry, Viv.
to me.
If any ghost
But I gotta
kills
play
you,
it. It's hard for me to judge a game by a trailer.
I'm gonna be.
But some trailers make me go, oh my god, I need to play that. Other trailers I go, looks kind of mid. I'll have to look at it again later in different contexts.
This feels like they are just taking aspects from recently successful.
Why would they need a game design?
Horror games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I've seen a few things.
I like that. Any game where I can teleport someone with my hands, I'm gonna do that for sure. Well, if I had a superpower, it'd be that I can go like this and move you around. Sam Barlow,
Brandon Cronenberg.
what?
Is that David Cronenberg's son?
What? Yeah.
Oh, that's wild. This could actually be pretty fucking cool.
All right, Sam Barlow, I think, is a genius.
And if Brandon Cronenberg's got an eighth of the fucking, you know what I mean? Like
He did. What
inspiration.
was his movie he did not that long ago? I liked it a lot. I can't remember. I watched all of his films.
Brandon?
Yeah.
Cronenberg? Oh, okay. He also does films?
If it's who I'm thinking of.
Brandon Cronenberg?
Can you look him up real quick?
Yeah, for sure. He's got to be David Cronenberg.
He did a movie about a virus. He did another movie a few years after that.
Please welcome Jason Blum, CEO and founder of Blumhouse, and Luis
Sam Barlow, like the guy from Star Trek. I don't know about that. He's the guy who does all the FMV games, like
he did Antiviral,
Immortality,
sorry,
Antiviral, yep.
Possessor, Infinity Pool.
Possessor and Infinity Pool, I think, are both sick as hell.
I gotta check this out. Then.
Yeah, he's Cronenberg's son through and through.
Jason, tell us a bit about
Antiviral. That one kind of sucks.
Okay,
it's to me, it's the hardest one to watch.
Very busy.
That's what I never knew.
For having us.
I didn't know
Thank you
Blumhouse
guys
was
all.
Jason
Great to hear,
Blum's
the fans
thing.
out there.
I guess that makes sense.
That'd be if I called this channel Hall House.
Very happy to know we're working at this very minute
like Hell House.
on this.
Almost, but not quite. Legally distinct.
Legally different.
Anyway, horror
Cool sip
is
real quick.
my great relief getting.
No, I
more
just
and
wanted
more
the very
popular.
last of
Our
the
movies
dredges.
are working. It's working
'Cause it
on
was a tasty
streaming.
bev.
It's working in live events, and we wanted to try and take our approach to movies and apply it to games.
Oh, what? So some will be really good and some will be like super shit?
Some will be literally dog shit, and some will be the best movie I've seen in the past 3 years.
Fine by me, actually.
Weird and subversive, and find the most.
thing I appreciate about it
scariest things they
is
can.
like he's
and
clearly
put
not
them
like a
into
young
really
guy,
cool
but you know what I mean. He's not
games.
80, so it's like it's a thing.
Well,
I've read stuff about it where it's like
great. It's a really
I think the
diverse,
industry
cool slate.
of like
Luis, tell us a bit
video
about- we
games,
saw a
movies,
bunch of
music is
games
heading
there. What
back
can
in
you
the
tell us
direction
about
that it
kind of
was
the
during like
overall
the
lineup
late
of
80s,
games?
early
Well,
90s,
as you just saw
where a
from
lot
our
of the
slate,
executives
our
from
horror games are
the
a lot
last
like
phase like
Blumhouse
died.
movies. They come in many different
And younger
flavors
people are
of fear,
coming in,
which means there's
and
a
while they may not
horror
have the
game
best
for
ideas,
everyone.
they're
So
willing to take
maybe
risks.
you're a fan of
You know what I mean? And so you get
nostalgic
things that like
90s
would never get
experiences with a
made
bit of a twist,
5 years ago.
intense
Or, like,
first-person
that's what I like about
shooters,
Blumhouse.
or maybe
is they're
Jeff
willing to just
want
take the
some
risk.
bonus murder.
You know
Yeah,
what
they
I
do a
mean?
lot of shit.
Yeah, and some of it sucks, and some of it's incredible. But it's
Yeah.
because they're willing to
I
just
think, you know,
go
we,
for give
as
the
horror
give it a
fans,
chance.
we know that there are so many
You gotta
different
do that, I think.
subgenres to explore. And our
I can't wait for Rich
independent
Evans to hear about
development
Blumhouse
partners
publishing
do the same,
video
and they're
games
just
because we
as
know
excited,
Mike
which means
and Jay don't give a shit about
psychological
games.
nightmares,
I was so sad that
supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror.
Rich's
And our team has worked really
gaming
hard
channel
to
didn't
work
last. I thought that was so
globally
cool.
creative, talented
Will you guys be able to do this for the
And that
Xbox
means
show as
for
well?
us
When is that?
that
Yeah, let us know when that is. We'll do
We
it. Just tuned in. Any
really
AWT
want to-
DLC? No, you haven't missed any Alan Wake stuff yet.
I
No
feel like
worries.
they're going to save
working
Alan
on
Wake
indie
2 for
projects,
like
which means that
maybe
we can
even
take
last.
risks.
I think everyone's most pumped on that.
It seems like
in
they're
my sphere,
yeah,
at
they're,
least.
They're
because-
front loading it. It seems with more
Yeah,
indie
no, it
studios.
looks-
Well, here's the thing too. I've
awesome.
noticed like a
Coming
lot of
out.
people were
I
like,
know,
"Oh,
you know,
Summer
we'll get
Game
into
Fest,
when games are coming
don't
out, but
care."
some of these
Yeah.
are coming
And then
soon.
people,
Jason,
other
right?
people are like,
Well, yeah,
"Night
we're
Springs,
on-
oh my
we're on
fucking god!" I haven't seen anyone. I haven't seen anyone else like,
And,
"Oh my god!"
to start
At
with,
SGF, they're gonna
I
show
wanted to start with a few games.
X.
So,
Yeah.
so you
Well,
want
except for Night Springs.
Yeah,
I don't
so
know what
Freedom
else. Like
Spotlight
everyone
is our
else is kind of like,
first release
I
coming
don't
later
know.
this year.
This is the first thing
Really
I've
hits our
genuinely been
mission
excited
statement.
about
It's
so
an
far. I've
amazing
seen the
90s horror experience.
Miss of
It's
Wukong
got
or whatever.
great characters.
Yeah.
We saw that like
Well,
last year.
so Jeff made a
this seems
tweet
exciting.
And I think
earlier.
people will be
This
big
is
fans of
exciting
it.
for them to
Everything
enter as a
that normally
publisher
is
for
horror.
sure.
And
Yeah.
quickly, actually, Fear the Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Oh yeah, there's a Day of the Dev
Well,
showcase right
I
after
know
this.
this is just
Oh,
the
okay.
start, so we'll probably be seeing
And
you
then
in 2 years
Devolver
more from,
Direct.
Blumhouse games. Again, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right? What these guys are pulling off.
I guess we're
We're
gonna go
always
for
just
12 hours tonight.
We're gonna do a classic Red Bar 8-hour stream.
I'm ready.
And now
I'm
here's
not.
the world premiere of the brand new Power Rangers game with a retro feel.
You didn't sell that. I gotta be honest.
You did
Well,
not
let's
at
see
all.
it. Let's see it.
I played a Power Rangers game for the Game Boy Advance that was genuinely pretty fucking good.
Yeah, no, there's at least 2 good Power Rangers games. In my
It
opinion.
was like a side-scrolling platformer. Oh, okay, they're going for that TMNT thing they just did with the.
Could be good or it could be lame as hell. These games to me live and die on the small nuances of the combat
Oh,
because
100%.
like everything else is pretty much like, okay, it looks like this. This looks like completely indecipherable from that last TMNT game.
Yeah, oh, 100%.
Or the
yeah.
Toxic Avengers game or whatever. When there's like that stage where they're just on the vehicle. When you do little things like that, you switch up the kind of side-scrolling beat 'em up because the beat 'em up genre was something that
Okay.
people got tired of by like by like the early 90s, people were like, okay, we have like 2 or 3 good ones. That's all we need.
Yeah, you don't need to keep doing the same thing over and over again. I do like the look of this stuff.
This looks good. That looks good.
Yeah.
So if games like that's good, what these kinds of games, the way they I think today really look good is, when they switch it up just a little bit.
Yeah, you have to have that varied gameplay.
We have this. No other game has this.
That's what I think they nailed with Inscription too.
For
Inscription
sure.
is great because it's like the varied gameplay styles make it so.
Right, it's still like card battle at its core.
Yes, but like you get to experience it in different ways, and it makes it feel like you're not just doing the same thing the entire fucking game. I'm a sad Batman. This is another. I don't care about this. I'm sorry.
But for real, this is like me and my cats. I wish Sluggo was here right now for me to hold him. he was crying this morning, and he was like, hold me. And I was like holding him. And he was nuzzling me on my face as he does, and then he just like looked at me, and he jumped and he bit my cheek like soft, like a gentle bite, but he like grabbed my cheek in his teeth and like gave it like a, just a little shake, and I was like, what the fuck was that? And he was like. He was like purring so hard that it was like turning into just like spitty gurgling.
That's Una does that a lot too. Bridget's old cat.
He's never given me a love bite, as Sushi said.
She's a big. Well, that's like when you're petting her, no matter what. At some point, she'll like stop, bite your hand, and then lick it.
But like not like a real bite.
No, not at all. No, it's just like a.
It's funny because cats. I mean, if you've been bit by a cat before, for real.
Oh, they go for it.
They can. Their jaw pressure.
Cats can like ruin you if they really want.
A cat's jaws can crack
a beautiful
walnut.
game, Deer and Boy, which comes from first-time developer Jason Houdet in Paris, who started
cats. If the cats are so sharp, if they want to fuck you up, they really can. So it's like
I've had a cat fuck me up for sure.
When a cat is just, you can tell when a cat's just financial aid. Like I'd be open and bleeding right now.
Right. Why we do this show?
Yeah.
First-time developers a chance to show you what they're working on. All right, next, after a long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is arriving later this year. This is a first-person open-world action RPG from Warhorse Studios.
I couldn't get into this game. Did you try this game?
No.
The first one, I mean.
I did not know.
The best laid plans.
A lot of like far-right bros love the first game. They think it's like a good example of like non-woke gaming.
A lot of far-right bros love Mordhau too.
That's very funny.
But God disposes.
I go, well, it's all just like.
And then boots you right in the balls.
It's just all games.
These two young.
I express my political identity through the video games I play.
Yeah, right. Like, Jesus Christ.
Oh, cool. They're gonna love you in the revolution.
You behave like a spoiled brat. How dare you speak?
Gentlemen.
Yo, I can't wait till that happens to us when we get put in the stocks.
Next live stream, Matt and I will be in the stocks.
There are many sinners in this
Jackson says "Kingdom Come" and he spelled it the right way.
Hell yeah.
For what we should have done.
I gotta piss. I'll be back. I'll leave you
Oh, okay.
To do.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. Jordan has to make. Just saw a guy with a sick mustache on a horse.
God, is this retribution for my sins?
I gotta be honest, again, seeing so many cutscenes in a game, I'd go, I don't give a fuck about that. Here's the thing, too. It's like a game, like if it has a good story and the gameplay sucks, people will watch like a story recap or a let's play on YouTube and just get it that way because they're like, well, it's not worth, me putting in the time to play it or to buy it even.
Fucking task.
Yeah, I don't know. Too many cutscenes.
Next, we step into the dark mind of Silent Hill creator Keiichiro Toyama-san.
Oh man, this trailer actually leaked earlier today, and I watched it, and the gameplay looks kind of mid.
The gameplay from his independent Tokyo.
We'll see. This is from someone from Team Silent. I like how this reminds me of The Evil Within. It's just like I have a hard time telling like what is the gameplay? Really? Is it like an action hack and slash? Because it looks kind of almost like the characters are so stationary, it almost looks like turn-based combat. You'll see what I mean. This mechanic is sick. This is a mechanic that was going to go in a canceled Clive Barker game. And if you haven't watched my video about all the canceled and not canceled Clive Barker games, you should check it out. In my opinion. Won't cost you anything. No, I guess it's real time. It's not turn-based. It just doesn't. It looks very. This is a new game from some of the producers of Silent Hill, and everybody kind of thought it might be a survival horror game from the first trailer. They did like a teaser last year, I think.
Okay.
But it looks a little mid. It looks a little. The character's not moving. There's like doing attacks or taking hits.
Yeah.
It's a little awkward, in my opinion. It makes it look turn-based. Like the way he's just standing there.
Right.
Like that's not fun.
No. Maybe that's just because it's so early in development, maybe?
Then don't show us.
Yeah, fair. But if this is what the combat actually is, it doesn't seem
Tristan
fantastic.
says, looks clunky / sluggish. I
Yes.
agree. Jackson says, bro, this is a PS2 game. I agree.
Well, it's like even the Silent Hill 2 remake demo had like a horrible frame rate. You know what I mean? Like super low frame rate, a bunch of like screen tearing and like lagging, and you're like, this is the trailer you're showing us?
Megatech has a great comment here. This is why, with E3 and all of its problems, at least after the spectacle, there were floor demos for the press to dig into. Yeah, that's another thing. If I can't, oh my God, it's a
Is this a
nutsack.
Killer Bean game?
Oh, it's not balls.
No, that's a Killer Bean.
I think it's nuts. It might be a vulva. But
oh, this is a Killer Bean video game.
Oh my God, it's in the RCU. He's doing bullet time. Killer Bean confirmed canon.
There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean. It's because
What is
I'm
Killer
good at
Bean?
what I do.
Killer Bean is like a really dog shit, like VeggieTales style
Really?
animation, old like movie.
The game does not look bad at all.
No, this is what the movie looks like effectively too.
Good.
I could definitely have fun with this.
This looks like it's gonna be great, honestly. A Killer Bean game is exciting
I
as hell.
used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency.
If it plays like a Max Payne clone, that's gonna blow my fucking mind.
Incredible.
Until they lied.
That's what it looks like.
It looks like a Max Payne style
Well,
game.
that's the like the animations, the Killer Bean animations are very much Max Payne.
I'm crying.
Very like slow.
I'm actually crying.
Who wants to take down the Shadow Agency? Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die.
The gameplay seems to be FPS.
It looks like a
it
McNugget
switches.
crossed with Mr. Potato Head. I agree.
Correct.
He is speaking like Max Payne for sure, says Amir.
He's a Killer Bean, all right. Oh, did you see him breakdancing around the pool?
That's just like the breakdancing scene in Max Payne 2.
Just like it. Oh, I hope they have bullet time.
They have bullet time for sure. They've been doing bullet time the whole time.
I know. Oh, yes, they were okay. But when they got into gameplay, it doesn't seem
And he
like
was
they
doing
had-
shoot dives.
He was doing shoot dives, correct. Ah.
Even that sounds like Max Payne music. I know it's all the
I do
same,
like
you know,
that one.
aesthetic.
That was
That,
Yes,
like,
yes.
A third-person
Vibe, but-
roguelike shooter made by
Hell yeah,
another
dude.
single developer, believe it or not, right here in Los Angeles.
It'd be really funny if they got Sam Lake to
Who worked
voice
as an
Killer Bean.
animator
That's
on
God, that would rule.
It's so fun. It's amazing what can happen in this industry. All right, to introduce their brand new game, please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio
The
in
Game
Montpellier,
Bakers.
France, Audrey LaPrince and Emmerich Toa.
I don't like the name Emmerich.
Hello, Jeff, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. When we created our studio, Emmerich and I, we promised each other.
She
to
looks
always
so
come
much
up
better
with
on
something
stage than
new.
he does.
So after
Her outfit
Fury
pops.
and
He looks
Haven,
like he's
we're
part of
here
the
to
set.
introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber. When I was a teenager, my dad
Also,
prepared an expedition to Mount
she's definitely
K2,
looking
but half of
natural
his
as hell
team
on
didn't come
stage
back.
to me.
Yes, he
And
looks
I've always
uncomfortable.
There's a bit of nerves for
to
sure
alchemists
in a
risk their
way,
lives
but
in such extreme
she's
conditions.
just talking and
Yeah.
she's
This
and
is
she's
something
owning
we
her own
wanted to
space.
explore,
The way
in
she's
Cairn.
kind of like swaying a little bit and holding the mic the way she wants to.
Is a game about
Other people are
what
like,
it takes to go beyond your limits.
I hope everyone
You climb
here
a mountain
likes me,
to
and she's
reach
just
a
like
summit
doing her own
never reached
thing.
before.
Yeah, like this guy right now.
And the climbing gameplay is
He
the
looks
challenge.
The
scared
pants
as
are
hell.
good too. The pants stand
Very
out well. Her
intense
pants.
and realistic.
The big bell bottom.
It's a face-off between you and the mountain.
And the what?
The big.
And what you're going to
And the
see in the
mountain,
trailer
maybe?
is not from cutscenes.
From
It's
cutscenes?
the actual climbing gameplay.
Good.
Please,
Oh, it's a
yes, show us actual gameplay.
It's a climbing.
You can
game.
see more.
Yeah, her
later
pants
today
are
during the other
crazy.
devs, But now let's have a look.
She understands proportions, though. She understands shape.
Thank you,
and
Megatech.
aesthetics.
You provided some great insights.
Yes, thank you, Megatech. Have a great night. Check out the VOD later to see if we got the Alan Wake stuff. Oh, this looks like Breath of the Wild.
It does.
Somebody really liked just climbing mountains in Breath of the Wild. We're like, let's make that into an entire fucking game. Oh, this seems kind of interesting, though. Is this like QWOP? Really controlling each limb?
What's it called?
QWOP. QWOP
When did
was
that
the
come
name of
out?
the game. That was like an early 2000s, like
Oh,
maybe
really?
2006, like
There's
PC.
I think
like
it's called
Flash
like
game.
Jusant or something. It's like a French title.
Oh, okay.
That came out like a year ago. That's like it's a climbing game where you control each limb with like a different button.
Oh, okay, QWOP was the original. QWOP was the first of that. It was a Flash game where you're just a sprinter.
Interesting.
On a line, and each button controls like your knee, your foot. You know what I mean? And you have to sprint properly. They kind of did that with like Octodad too.
Her pants are loud as fuck, and I'm here for it. Very true.
Very true, Val. It seems like it's got QWOP style, like her Octodad style gameplay. Her Surgeon Simulator's a similar one, where they started like making it. You know,
I
so you
love
have
the Rooster Teeth series on Surgeon Simulator.
Oh, I wish Rooster Teeth just. What the fuck is that?
That's one of my 6 moves. That's the only other one I can do sitting down.
Oh, I've seen that one live before. I've seen that one live in person standing.
From the creator of Stanley Parable and the Beginner's Guide.
I'm a fighter.
More cringe humor.
I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat.
What?
But instead,
Speak up.
I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve?
Holding potted plants.
There's a lot of
apparently.
gardening, and I've had to get used
This
to
looks
the
like
pretty
shit.
tea machine they've got
This sucks to
None
me.
of these
To
tasks
me,
are all
the
that
gameplay
hard.
might be great.
Farmville should have just stayed
I'm not
mobile.
really the
You know what I
patient.
mean? We didn't need to like. We didn't need
This
to make
just
a bunch
it
of
just
fucking-
looks like asset pack to me.
Customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere. And when all the chores are done,
I just can't get this stuff.
sometimes I'll
doesn't.
just sit on a bench. and
Fable
do
was the last game that I
absolutely
played that
nothing.
looked anything
When
remotely
all my
like
chores are
this.
done, sometimes I just sit on a bench.
I think it's boring.
Oh yeah.
I'm happy. I can stop running now.
Fuck yeah.
I can stop.
It's the best addition to the live stream.
I can stop. I can stop.
What is that called?
Running.
This is the TC Helicon 6.
Okay.
Enjoy this.
I think.
I feel good.
Is it 6? No, there's no. Oh, it's a C1.
Okay. I might be ordering one of those for myself.
Someone's
soon.
having a panic attack. A pemmican attack.
Panic attack. Oh, Wander Stop. Wow.
Wander Stop.
That was Wonder Stop, the announcement of the next game.
That was Wander Stop.
He's like Anthony Kiedis up there. Like. Sometimes I feel
All right, now here's a look at the
Lemon
story.
dabba ding
Unknowing
dong,
that
bada
a
bing bada.
narrative action
I made
adventure game that tells
Sarah
the
watch
story
the
of
Under the Bridge
Haruna,
music
a
video
young
for the
woman
first
who
time.
Give it
the
away,
other day.
give it away, give it away now.
And she was like, "Oh my god, this is fucking horrible." There's like scenes of it's like the LA skyline with Anthony Kiedis running shirtless on the beach.
I didn't know that was on their
Faded
first
into-
record.
Yeah.
I thought that because that single had legs.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah. I mean, that still plays on the radio right now.
Hold on, someone's breaking stones.
These are incredible. They call themselves the Sahin.
I gotta be honest.
Among them
I can't name another game where I'm playing as an
the
Indian
Unknown
person.
Nine. Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is
Prince
here?
of Persia.
Sort of. He's very Americanized.
He is very Americanized because Jake Gyllenhaal played him in the movie.
Took control
Really?
of
Yeah.
our own destiny.
But genuinely, no, I don't think there's another one.
Very, I would, not to sound too woke, I would say very underrepresented, which I think is very weird. Considering,
Asians, Asians and Indians are like specifically like Southeast Asian people are like the most underrepresented in media, hands down. And like people don't.
It
bring
doesn't
that,
make any sense
people don't
though
bring
in
that up
terms
ever.
of the portion of the global
If you
population
go to-
that they make
yeah.
up.
They're like 1/6 of the global population, and they get no representation in Western media at all. And maybe it's because they have so much Bollywood stuff.
I mean, in terms of like,
The fold is a
Vincent found something down there.
I don't know what the term would be, like native media. You know what I mean? Like stuff that doesn't leave the borders.
Yes.
It's like there's a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
There's like I've watched a few Indian
I get
series
advertised
and
a lot on
films.
Netflix
Yeah.
for some reason. Netflix advertises me a
is
lot.
huge
of
on it. But in terms of stuff that gets translated to an English audience or anything, it's like
and then it's like
such a
advertised
small
to-
percentage.
Most definitely.
Shitty music for this ad.
Agreed.
It's like YouTube waiting room music.
Like that doesn't give the vibe of Resident Evil 4 at all.
$2 towards a soundboard for Jordan. I almost got a soundboard set up, but I couldn't get it through in time.
Thank you.
It'll happen next time.
Shadow of the Toast is gonna peace out when the trailer hits. We might too.
I understand.
No, we'll stay for the full thing. I really think it's gonna be the last thing they show.
I have not seen that movie. No.
Same. I read it earlier and I didn't know what to say.
Although I did see recently Monkey Man. It's kind of like it's definitely taking cues from like John Wick in terms of like being a modern action movie, but it's like
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it.
It's
I
fucking cool.
It just clicked for me. I've seen some of the trailers for it.
And
yes.
it politically and socially and emotionally, it's very heavy. It's like it's a lot more than just like I need to shoot people. You know, it's like they're saying
John
something
Wick,
with their
John
art.
Wick has zero depth to it at all. Is this Pinocchio again?
Again, I just am I the only one who can't give a fuck about most of this stuff?
Yeah.
Even if the game rips, I'll never know if it's good.
I don't know what this game is right now. You know what I mean?
Jackson says, seems like they're getting all the shit games out of the way. This is Jeff paying the bills first before the real event.
Right.
Well, hey, very well maybe.
This could be anything from an RTS to like a top-down Hades style game,
or even
to
like a dating sim.
Yeah, or a dating sim, or it could also be a fucking Soulsborne.
Or it could be a very shitty animated movie. Cool. Why would I play the demo? I don't even know what it is. I mean, congrats for having a demo.
All right, we're back here live for more Summer Game Fest. The first Descendant, powered by Unreal Engine 5, is a next-gen looter shooter
it's Blasphemous
with dynamic
3.
cooperative gameplay, including a grappling hook mechanic. It is finally set for release, and we're very happy here.
Including the grappling hook mechanic. Were you paid to say that?
Yeah, oh, for sure. A mechanic that's never been introduced in another game ever.
Now this I like. Girls on the beach.
What is this, Dead Alive 23?
It better be.
What's this fucking music?
This music rips, and don't say anything bad about it. I think this is Tom Petty.
Yeah. For sure, Tom Petty. Raise up the dead.
Whoa, you're a good singer, dude.
Thank you, man.
Whoa, dude. Everyone looks so fucking cool smoking in this trailer. Holy shit, don't. It's too much. It's too cool. I'm gonna freak. I don't know what this is. If this is as sick as this it looks like it could be, this will fucking rule.
Yes. I guarantee this is just another like arena combat. Another. Like,
if it's like a hero shooter, I'm gonna.
This is either gonna be like another.
I'm
Destiny
gonna come in a bad way.
This might be like a Destiny type game.
Please don't.
Or like an Overwatch.
Make it
like
play
it's
like
either
Metal
gonna be Destiny
Gear
or Overwatch.
Revengeance or whatever.
There's too many characters that it's showing. You know what I mean? They're showing too much protagonist range. Too many protagonists. I think it's more fucking Destiny.
Song won me over by the end of it.
Really?
The instrumental part I like a lot more than vocals.
Oh, for sure, it's very good. Yeah, the instrumentals are very good.
What is the gameplay? You're showing me too much, not showing me what kind of game. If I can't tell what the game even sort of is, if you're like, oh, do you say cool trailers? You go, oh, First Descendant. You're like, what is that? I go, oh, the trailer had like some cool animations.
Yeah, but I really have no concept of what type of game it is.
The First Descendant will be
looking at
available
that,
across
looking at the
PlayStation,
photo,
Xbox, and Steam.
Arena
Wish
shooter.
listed now and prepare for the release on July 2nd. And now, please welcome two developers who Among Us took the world by storm in a couple of game awards.
Listen, Curious George, get the fuck out of here.
Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard.
Someone was really excited for Victoria Willard. I like that guy's shirt. I wish he was wearing it a little more confidently.
Curious Joy is a pretty funny name. It's pretty good.
Oh, it's Robin Tran.
Can you
Is
believe
it?
No, it's Victoria Tran.
us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
I know. Can we announce something totally fake?
Oh,
do you
like-
think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2? Among Us 3? 4? Oh, all right. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today.
Get your hand out of your pants,
There's been
creepoid.
so many great
What are you
indie
touching your
games in
balls
recent
right
years,
now?
But it's also no secret that it's kind of rough. Some devs don't get the fancy dessert, so we thought we could help out.
Fiddling around with the tip
That's why
right
we're
now, buddy.
excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made.
See, she says, fellas, quit randomly pulling clothes from your closet before going on this world stage.
This is our way of saying thank you to
Oh, I
our
know.
crewmates, players, peers.
Dude's Fit came out of 1996.
And then we all get to play.
She
them,
looks good. That's a good
which is a
dress.
real plan.
Yes.
I really want games. Outer Sloth is. We're really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal.
It wasn't clear that you guys are nervous at all.
I had no idea how nervous you were.
Jeff has your favorite, a ton of world premieres.
Oh, it's okay. We're already an hour into
Enjoy.
it.
Among Us.
We made Among Us.
Oh no, Han Solo says, I did a bit of research about the game. You were sadly right. It's a free-to-play Destiny clone.
Ah, I fucking called it. I called it.
Hi, I'm Ian from Shapeshot, and you may already
Oh, I
be
don't
playing
care
our
about
first game, Mars First Logistics.
Oi, I'm Matt from Shake Shack.
We're Trinket Studios, creators of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
We are Studio Any%, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for one-button bosses, or boss rush game, with a single button to press.
How loud would
and
you
our
like
ton
me
of
to be
bosses
for
to
the recording?
Hey, I'm Husband, game director at Huscrafts, and this is Rogue.
Hello, I'm over here at Huscrafts. I'm doing a Star Fox clone.
Customize and master your starfighter. Take
Oh,
on
this
your
looks sick as hell.
armadas, and vanquish a fleet of colossal super destroyers.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of
Calm
Thirsty
down, Armin.
Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game,
Stop looking at me like you're gonna seduce me.
for local
man just
communities.
addressed me with his
Fight off
eyes.
corpos, discover new dosa recipes, and reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
I see he's got the fake USB style SM7B. We got the real ones here, okay?
Yeah, all right, so I have a Samsung mic at home.
Thanks,
You have a
Those all
Samsung
look
mic.
fantastic, and I cannot wait to play them. But all of those amazing
I know,
indie
I
games
do
aren't the
officially
only
now
thing
have an
coming out of Inner
SM57.
Sloth.
I gotta say, Curious Joy
there's going to
is
be an Among Us
looking
TV
much
show?
more comfortable as the show goes on, and I'm proud of her.
Yes.
Sounds like you did. Yes, there's going to be an Among Us.
That's good.
TV
A genuine laugh. That's
Check
good.
out this
That's
yes.
good.
No.
When someone can laugh genuinely in public, you know they're comfortable, and that
Yes.
I like that in a presenter.
She did seem much more uncomfortable at first.
For sure. Oh yeah, they're doing an Among Us show.
Why?
Put it on the pizza.
Referencing, of course, a classic YouTube video. The slowed down version of the pizza song from Mary-Kate and Ashley.
Oh.
Put it on a pizza.
You know Price Master?
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Okay. Fucking love Price Master. I was just like rewatching clips from that the other day.
It looks so. It looks better than it is to me.
This?
No, Price Master.
Oh,
my in head, like in my mind, like head canon for Price Master. It's still pretty great.
It's a very high concept, funny thing that they did.
Who gives a fuck about the Among Us show?
Oh, nobody cares.
we have
What's impressive to me about that is that they
Shadow
managed to get like
Generation.
37 minutes of like solid footage, so you know they recorded. They were doing that for like a couple days. Probably.
A definitive
You know what I
greatest
mean?
hit collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic and Shadow's history. Now it's time for a glimpse of Shadow's brand new powers and gameplay from a
Bring
standalone
back Jeff.
as well as the official.
Must have more Jeff.
Did you hear that we're gonna get the official Sonichu game announced?
I listen to music like this for like 6 hours at a time some days when I'm working.
I listen to this music while I illegally download movies.
I downloaded a bear.
You want to download a woman's vagina? you
Or would I?
You want to download a human child?
I already did.
No! Gotta start the lawnmower to this one.
I'll overcome every obstacle with this power.
And then you switch to the ride. Yeah, it's gonna run a dorker. Dorker and dorker in here.
The year of Shadow, right?
Han
Movie
Solo's
coming
really
in December
vibing.
too. Exciting stuff.
Sasha,
All right. In the
Sasha
upcoming
called it
online
Skibbity.
survival game Dune Awakening from Funcom, there is one small decision that
No, agreed. I was like
set
a
the
little bit
stage
ironically
for the
jamming out.
story
That
the player
was
will
fucking good.
experience.
That ripped,
Let's
yeah.
for the first time what that is.
Hours at a time.
Just drum and bass. You're just listening to drum and bass for hours.
Future that never happened.
Yeah. Oh. I don't get drum and bass. The
One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born.
Oh yeah. Motion City soundtrack. Yeah.
I created.
I was into him for a minute when I was like 14.
Until it created me.
I was like that was between like.
How's that? How's that look? Oh, that looks a little better actually, right? A little better lighting.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
A narrow way. A path that might have been.
What do you guys think of my auto tune?
Oh yeah.
Is that working for you?
Would change. Dr. Yue exposed.
Hello, Alpha.
A world
What
where
up?
my father lives.
Thank you.
House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen.
Again, what is this?
What the fuck are
This
you
is a-
saying?
This is a Dune game.
I don't look. I'm gonna be doing something else instead of playing this.
A war of.
Where's your
Yeah.
Baron von shit?
I'm into Dune. Doing this whole thing in my mouth.
Exterminated.
Yeah, I'm into Dune.
No.
Doing it loud.
Yeah, I'm into doing it well.
All of my
Raised out in Brooklyn.
Except for this one.
The auto-tune effects are hilarious. I'm glad. I actually it's a pedal. I bought this for shows and I like to use it live. But...
Have you seen Geeked Out yet?
No,
Any
I
of this
listened to their
stuff?
demo and I thought
Oh,
the
okay.
recording was very
More Dune Awakening
soulless.
coming at
I haven't checked out
Gamescom
the demo at all.
in August.
I
Now
like
it's
what they
time
do
to see
live.
the announcement
I
It's a fun
can see
live
how
show.
it'd be a fun live show. I felt like they didn't have the demo felt sterile. I was like, this isn't really. But I don't know what people like out of hardcore recordings.
Yeah, I'm not a hardcore guy, so it's like it's hard for me to tell.
I am, but I'm also very like picky about what I like. You know what I mean?
I like the shit. I mean, if like I've been listening to like Minor Threat quite a bit, like the first 2 7-inches.
Oh, it doesn't sound like that.
Stuff. No, yeah, no, not at all. But I mean, like, that's like classic hardcore, right?
I think yes, but also I think that you can put on the Minor Threat discography CD. It's like 26 songs. I think it's a perfect listen.
Oh, okay.
I don't think they have a bad recording.
No, that was one of the first like albums. The first 2 7-inches, one of the first albums I've been able to listen to all the way through without thinking about skipping a song. You know what I mean? And a lot of it is because they're so short and sweet.
The discography is good to me because their style changes as they go on. They're only around for like 5 years or whatever. But like they're like their songwriting gets it gets different. So it doesn't, when you listen to discography, you're not just like getting blasted with the same thing.
What's the album that's all the sheep?
Out of Step.
Oh, okay.
I got the Out of Step 12-inch at a downtown thrift shop for like $5. It was like a third pressing. That record goes for a lot.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
It was like.
So Battle Aces.
What the fuck is this doing here? And it sounds so good on vinyl.
As well as RTS.
I've been enjoying that one quite a bit.
We really want to bring the core fun of RTS to everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs, or Hearthstone did for card games. So
I think that's a great idea. Make an accessible RTS.
Army versus army game.
This guy is a level 100 nerd.
We want to bring this type of very specific RTS.
We want to bring this type of very specific RTS.
First, we want to amplify both the in and out of game.
This guy's so much of a nerd that he's incapable of feeling discomfort.
This does look cool. I am into this. Also, because I go some RTS games. I used to play StarCraft as a kid.
Same, yeah.
Possibility of strategy.
I played some newer RTS games ago. I can't keep up. I'm too dumb.
And like I got into Halo Wars a tiny bit. Andrew got way more into that than I did.
So that players
and like I tried playing a little bit of like. I guess Dota is like vaguely similar, you know what I mean? But it's not really.
So,
go grab a water. Would you like seltzer or something?
I would love a seltzer.
Okay. Or if you want to sign up for our beta test that's coming up very soon, then please.
I was just gonna start doing it now.
At playbattleaces.com. Thank you.
That guy has a great stance the whole time.
Thank you, David. That was fantastic. All right.
High-waisted pants.
Our next premiere unveils
Jeff
the
Keighley hasn't brushed
exciting
the
new
velvet all
destination
show.
for a game that Shadow dropped at the Game Awards last year, the Finals, with its unparalleled destruction wrapped in the world's most deadly game show. Now, after dozens of updates and 2 seasons, we're unveiling where contestants will be going in the all-new season starting next week on June 13th. Sharpen
Agreed,
your
Wolf. Yeah,
katanas.
then not really anything
Welcome
interesting
to
or unique.
season
Mostly
3
just copy and paste shit. Show me the champion of light, and I'll show you the herald of darkness, lost in the never-ending night. Okay, this seems pretty interesting, actually. This might be kind of okay. It's at least a unique take on an arena shooter. I feel like keeping it fresh with stuff like that we're talking about too is good for games like this. Like that's what I feel like that's the only reason Fortnite has had the longevity that it's had. You know why, like Splitgate was so fun for a while. I might check that out.
The Finals in Kyoto. All right. Please welcome multiple Game Awards winner and a dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself, Sam Lake.
Oh my God! I'm back in time.
It's like that's what he's.
I was gonna do my beverage showdown here, but I'll wait.
Oh, I was just singing this. Just a second. Oh, he's doing the dance. God, finally someone with stage presence.
He's like, psych, nah.
Hi. You see, this is now the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2.
What a shirt.
Many of you have been posting your Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far digital only, sadly missing. Well, we are excited to announce physical deluxe editions.
That's pretty sick.
That's pretty cool.
A lot of people are gonna cream.
Collector's editions for Alan Wake 2 coming this fall.
If it includes,
you can lock in your copy.
That's exciting. If it includes like
tomorrow,
like unique booklets
Next,
and stuff, that's exciting.
We promised you some expansion content for Alan Wake 2, right? I'm thrilled to introduce you all to.
I'm thrilled to introduce.
It contains
Won't
3
anybody say
episodes, 3 familiar, fan favorite, playable characters.
3 playable characters, all right.
Mysterious,
I already know from leaks, but I'm pumped.
Quirky, what if scenarios. It was a chance for us to really go out there, as if we already didn't.
Sam, come on.
Games will be
You're
playable
being irresponsible with your charm.
in less than 24 hours.
You can't come on here after all
Holy
this.
shit!
Fuck off. God, what a... Whoa.
Now, with this world premiere, I invite you step into Night Spring.
The more charisma than everyone on stage put together so far.
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there, and yet always familiar to us. In Night Springs.
Already giving me American Nightmare vibes.
Yeah.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me.
Oh, hell yes.
We'll come back for you.
Oh my god!
Get the fuck out.
Cut. Sean, I'm really happy.
Oh my god!
Oh my...
Oh, they're
Get
doing
the
the
fuck
meta.
out of here.
Anyone who could save the writer and the very soul of literature.
He said, I'll come back for you. That's the Quantum Break connections right there.
Oh my god.
Something was different.
Oh
Fuck
my
off.
god!
I have a shotgun.
Well, I gotta. Wait, is that?
Is that Scratch?
Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes in?
Well, they're all what-if scenarios.
Oh my
so
god.
That's exciting.
That's an exclusive to Deluxe Edition?
Endless time.
Do you guys see that at the end there?
Take it back a second on, yeah.
These mythical shores, seeking mastery over death itself.
I gotta just see what that said. Night Springs expansion exclusive to Deluxe Edition, digital and physical formats. If you didn't buy Deluxe, you can't get the DLC? That can't be true, right?
Islands, deepest secrets. Where ancient
That would suck.
Then you couldn't just buy the DLC on its own?
That would be awful if you can't buy the base game just like standard. Are we gonna be able to get it because we have the press copy?
Yeah,
Yeah, because we have the collectors or whatever.
Damn. I get that. Maybe that's weird messaging, but if you can't, if you didn't buy it, say you bought standard edition, are you locked out of the DLC?
Yeah,
that would
Or
that would be insane, right?
Maybe. Okay, here's how I'm going to interpret it. Ready? Here's a new interpretation.
That's right, New World.
It's free
New World
if you already have
Eternal will
Deluxe
launch on
Edition.
PS5, Xbox Series
You know what I mean?
X and
It
S,
comes
and
with the
PC on
Deluxe
October
Edition.
15th.
But otherwise,
Now
maybe
play
you
the
have to
game
pay
start
for
to
it.
finish as a solo player or play co-op. And
Oh, they sell the Deluxe upgrade separately.
If you're watching
all right,
this stream
good.
on
Okay,
TikTok,
that's all I need to know.
good,
All right,
good.
sorry to get dour for a moment. But
Yeah.
Holy shit. Listen,
I don't even give a fuck about it.
Jeff,
anymore.
shut up. I'm too stoked on. Jeff, shut your mouth.
Fantasy RPG just concluded.
Jeff, shut your mouth.
There's more. A sneak peek at the upcoming expedition.
Did he say physical's out tomorrow, or did he say the DLC's out tomorrow?
He said tomorrow.
The DLC's out tomorrow.
Physical's not going to be until fall.
Which one did you go for? The Mojito.
I grabbed the Mojito. It's good.
Why do people choose to sleep?
That's why I was checking out what it was.
Mojito seltzer. I got a peach plum.
To wake up.
It's peach plum. Great. Totally cool to show this right after something so hype, so we can talk about it for a minute. Oh my fucking god!
I can't
This
believe you get
looks
to play
so
Je-
sick.
Jesse Faden and fucking
Timebreaker.
Yeah, Timebreaker. I didn't.
Nightmarish.
I've never made that connection until now.
Really?
Bubbles.
That makes more.
So he
much
said,
sense, though.
"I will come back for you," and then they pull out, and it's Shawn Ashmore. How much more confirmation do you need that in this like weird way, Quantum Break is in the RCU?
It's clearly just a different time. It's a parallel.
It's a different universe, but it's in the same.
Which is what Quantum Break is all about. Is about the parallel universes and all that shit. So fuck off, everyone.
Yeah, and Rose and Scratch. What was that at the end?
Getting able to play as Rose and see her
Lance
perspective.
Reddick is not in this because I don't think. I mean, I guess there could be a small chance. Lance was attached to the game for a time because there's Lance Reddick placeholder art in the files, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like
I can't imagine. He's, you know what I mean? I don't think.
Also, I think they'd need to work out his appearance with his estate, and I'm not sure if they would sign off on it.
I don't feel like that's something Remedy would even really do. You know what I mean? They've already replaced him. I don't think
I could see if there's some way to pay homage to him.
Yes, but only like that. I don't think they do it as like a let's just throw him as a character. Because I'm curious to see what they do. Who was it that passed? Was it Matthew? No. Did Matthew Peretta die?
James McCaffrey
James
died.
McCaffrey died. So I'm curious to see what happens there. It's not always the most difficult thing to get someone who is capable of emulating a voice, you know what I mean? But
I think that was the Alan version Rose has in mind. I agree with you there. Yeah, she had described, like, in her fan fiction, she described, like, Alan as, like, well, she described two different versions of Alan or something, it seemed, almost, but yeah. I think you might be right there.
I don't want to fucking HBO Max ad right now.
Physical edition in the fall, DLC out tomorrow. I'm hyped as fuck, says Val. Yeah, crazy. And I have tomorrow off.
Oh, lucky duck. I got plans all day tomorrow. I'm gonna be playing this shit on Sunday.
I can't believe it's...
You better stream it.
I will stream it. I reinstalled Alan Wake 2 and tweaked all my settings,
There
too.
you go. I'm gonna probably do that soon again, because I did it once they dropped the quality of life update and the accessibility update. It still looked exactly the same for me, so that was a bummer, but...
Well, here's this if you'd like it. It's a little, I know, it's a little iffy.
No, it's good. It's just I got to drive home after
I
all
know.
This, so that's why I'm like, I think I'm going to not have
Yeah,
another one.
that
They're
makes
pretty
sense.
Strong.
They're pretty strong.
There you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS.
It's good. We are all caps excited here. I might not be showing it.
Dark and darker.
I guess I could say...
I'm excited for Night Springs.
Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube Theater, and we thank you for that. Ahead of the show, I'm like,
the playable characters are they're Jesse Faden, Rose Marigold, and Tim Breaker.
Treated like one. All right, now here's the announcement of the release date for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
What?
What? I'm not familiar with this. Okay.
Path of the Goons.
Nice.
Some oh my goddess bullshit.
It's hard to care about anything after seeing the Night Spring stuff.
I know.
Lee Anderson says, I thought I read that there were going to be 5 playable characters. That was in the leaks. I believe that Alan was one of the playable characters, and
Saga.
I thought it was Alex Casey.
Maybe, but I mean, that could have just been in the leaks for both of the DLCs. You know what I mean?
No, because this. Well, maybe, but I'm pretty sure it was confirmed. Night Springs. It was 5 playable characters, and what I'm wondering is, will they do a second expansion?
That would be cool.
To
It
Night
would also be
Springs.
cool to see if there ends up being a leak of some sort of Alex Casey cut content.
YouTube keeps dropping the stream. That sucks. I'm sorry.
I apologize for that, Mixer Sushi. This might be inappropriate for children.
This is like a thing that happens all the time. Boom. You know what I mean? I hear that all the time.
A lot of this music is really just the same music, but just done on a slightly different Korg. You know what I mean? Like fucking MIDI keyboard.
I gotta say, boring as hell compared to what I just saw from
Dude,
Remedy.
The Alan Wake 2 stuff is so exciting.
Man. Oh, something I didn't even think about. New episodes of Night Springs, the show. Because there was, I think, 11 episodes. in the first Alan Wake game.
Something like that.
It would make sense for us to see more Night Springs, wouldn't it? Episodes?
Yes, but I think these are vaguely Night Springs
right,
episodes.
but do you think they would also film some?
I'd hope. I hope you can find a few around because it seems like you're going into familiar territory. Like they're just kind of reusing settings.
This is a terrible trailer.
Well, you's a happy little corgi, don't you know?
Well, you's a happy little corgi, don't you know? What is this? I will gladly say,
fuck this shit.
Well, you's a cutie little corgi.
TBH, I'm happy we're not going to play as Estevez, but I'm sad we're not going to play as Casey. I know. I wonder if plans change because of Casey's actor's demise.
It could be it. It could be it. Maybe they didn't have it. That's
entering
why
his final rest.
That's why I'd be excited to see if there's some Casey cut content that leaks or comes out. You know what I mean?
Some CCC?
Yeah, some CCC.
What's this?
We know you may have heard the stories about the fine.
Oh, it's my favorite SNL player.
We wanted to take this time to dispel
basketball.
completely unfounded rumors and allegations, and reassure you that things here at MCorp and the city of San Vansterdam have never been better.
How do you only know one character?
Absolutely nothing to hide from the citizens. Everybody here at MCorp loves this town. We think this town rules. Why would we hurt a town that rules? I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family
So now I don't want to hear
sick.
anyone online cry about not playing Alan Wake 2 because no physical edition. Yeah, for sure.
What you're saying about what MCorp's doing to this town, all those lies.
I appreciate the physical
Everyone
editions
at
of things,
MCorp
but I also
is
do
really
understand like
good.
that there's no
Stop
longer necessarily
crying,
like a
all right?
necessity.
This is
for it.
business. Look around,
know?
pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal. Ah!
This is so tired. I get they're trying to be funny, but like this is like.
That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a home issue.
Also, what's up with his hair?
We love it here at MCorp, and we are not.
He's always had kind of a weird haircut.
He's kind of got like an Eminem style,
Yeah.
but
Well, he is from Detroit.
I can tell. Anyway, okay, very mid skit.
Yeah, what is this?
All right.
All right.
To Summer Game Fest, and now let's head
Jeff was like, well, that fucking sucked, right? I'm sorry, guys.
from EA.
Jesus.
Is there anything else you want to talk about? What?
Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
Okay, Tim Robinson likes to skate.
Okay, I don't want to say anything, I'm not going to say anything, but I will tell you right now that there is a game that I was doing beta testing on, and it was boring as hell. And that's all I'll say is that I did test a game, and I did multiple sessions over the course of like a year, and I thought it was lame as shit and boring as hell.
Well, maybe they're still working on that game.
I don't know if they are or not. I'm not gonna say what game it was, or what state it's in.
Exciting that people will finally be able to play Skate.
Definitely
on
not in the beta
console in
state.
the near future.
No, I'm not gonna say anything. I mean, I'm just
Is
saying I
an
tested a game one
Japan
time and it was
that
not
is
good.
adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide. That's right. I'm talking about Power World. I mean, just look at the giant Depresso. Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game Fest.
Yeah. Depresso.
Now, here's the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
People seem pumped about this. I don't really. It's a shitty Pokemon. It's like the bad Pokemon games with guns added to it.
No one still plays this, but people will play again if there's a new update. Maybe that's what they hope.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
It's a mimic.
What I don't like is that the aesthetic that they chose for the creatures is like the shitty Pokemon stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the more modern, bad Pokemon.
Some people like that.
Yeah, those people. I don't like them.
The hype for this game died so fast as well. Yeah. Yeah.
One new raid. Not new raids. New raid.
Stronghold oil rig. Arena.
I think it's Arna.
So does the square root of -1 exist?
I will never tell.
Pocket Pair. Creators of
Battle World.
In the fleshlight.
That was high on the Steam charts. Congrats to Power World on the new update. Next up, we've got a big announcement.
Jeff's
from
energy
Valorant.
is dropping
Here's
fast.
Andy Ho
He's over
and
it.
Anar Gilfison.
Jeff, pop a molly, get loose. Jeff, pop a bottle, don't be a sloppy bottle.
Since 2020, we have been fortunate to serve players in their pursuit.
They're doing a Disco Elysium
Valorant
cosplay.
The big plays and clutches you make while all eyes are on you.
He does very vaguely.
Millions
The guy
of
on the left
players
looks like a
all over
discount.
the world have earned their own Valorant moments on PC. And today,
who gives a fuck
the
about
stage is
Valorant?
set to welcome a whole new group of players.
Oh,
Let's
yay.
take a look.
Tristan says, didn't even think about it, but Tim Breaker's part also had a nod to Max Payne with that comic panel they showed. I didn't even see the comic panel.
They showed a comic panel real quick. Yeah.
I was actually busting too hard to even see anything.
No, there was a comic panel there. It seemed like it was going to be very cool.
Fuck this shit. Lame ass shit. I've seen this shit 1,000 times.
Yeah, man. It's like, I'm fucking over this. We were over this in like 2016, I feel like.
And they're doing the same like this workout rap music that doesn't exist for anything but commercials.
Yeah. It's literally only
We
made
champions. That's all, you know what I mean? It's like
they only saw it like Fort Minor made this in like 2004. You know what I mean? And then like since then, no one's made it for real since then.
Wow, I didn't make that connection. That's a great observation.
It's true that
Time to do my catchphrase.
It's like these bands exist for marketing companies.
Healing you.
You know what I mean?
Getting gunned. Purple time. I'm gonna squirt. Lick my rose. I'm gonna penetrate.
This horrible.
Step brother, yes.
Can you come help me? I'm stuck.
Oh.
Shinoda.
Danger, Will Robinson.
This isn't even like an announcement. I don't like these announcements where it's like, hey, remember this game that's been out for 10 years?
Valorant?
We just updated it. We'll put that in the game's announcement.
That was Valorant's core tactical gameplay. Everything you just saw was captured on console and with a controller. Valorant is coming to PlayStation 5.
Who fucking cares?
This year. Our limited beta starts
Matt, have you seen the last Remedy teaser for Night Springs, which includes Berettas and it says "Love will hurt"?
We are
It was supposed
excited for
to
your
Casey.
input to make sure.
I don't know. I'm so confused about that. I guess we'll find out.
In the limited beta.
Yeah.
What if Tim Breaker sort of
studio and
almost takes on an Alex Casey style, Max Payne style mantle?
Thanks, guys.
I mean, we don't know what he's been doing. He's been in that like noir style place, you know what I
Has been
mean?
seeing the community build the
Clearly
game,
navigating it in the dark place for quite a while now.
For
And
the
it looked
last
like he
4
had
years, we have been
the
on
light
the
switch
most
that Alan
amazing
has in the first game.
bringing Valorant to
Where is
players
she?
all around the world, most recently to China, where I'm currently at Valorant Masters,
she's in
one of
China?
our
Oh,
largest
she's at a
global
Valorant,
tournaments and community celebrations. seeing the community evolve as new players
Major
bring
League
their
Gaming.
passion.
You look
and
like you breed
expression to Valorant
horses.
has been the biggest joy of the ride so far. And now we are ready and so excited. So welcome all
You ever
the
know
new
anybody that's into
players
horse breeding?
onto new platforms.
Right,
We hope
that's
you'll
why
join
it's-
us and
I was gonna say she looks like a Strangers with Candy character, but
I've never seen anything that looks like this before.
Oh my god, I know. Don't worry, it's just literally more Valorant stuff.
Wow, we got the first 21-year-old off DeviantArt we could find.
Guess what, guys? We decided to steal the artwork of 30 DeviantArt artists. And then,
who was that guy? Who is this guy?
These are all professional Major League gamers, dude.
I take no offense. Wanna know what's next? I can't like that, kinda depends. And if you say it one more time,
What the fuck is this song?
me best. I love you, so why don't we play again?
This sounds like some 41 to me.
Really?
In my head and in my heart. It's basically Fat Lip.
This is pretty much, it might as well be in too deep.
Will we be watching the new Borderlands movie? Murphy? The new Borderlands Murphy? The Borderlands style Murphy bed that I'm getting installed here. It's basically a bed, but Claptrap's voice is in it. I'm not going to watch a Borderlands movie.
No, I'm not going to watch it either. I can't imagine myself. I remember when I first heard about it.
Show me more of the cosplay hotties.
The thing is that the Borderlands movie was made like 6 years ago now.
Right. I keep reading that. That's insane.
Because I remember hearing Bobby Lee talk about it on a couple of his podcasts.
Oh, noted rapist Bobby Lee.
Noted, yes, it's
Exciting to
Tijuana
have
story.
Riot
Well,
on
the
console
Magic
with
8 Ball said he
Valorant.
didn't
Thanks
rape
to the team.
anyone.
Thanks to the team at Riot for sharing that.
I'm
with
not
us.
going to
The
believe
Magic 8 Ball said
Our next announcement
until
is a
now.
big deal from our friends at DoorDash. 5 weeks of deals.
I got DoorDash this morning.
Sign up for Dash Pass
Yeah, you
now
did. I made
for
it for you.
$0 delivery fees. You get 50% off your
I will
next
say your
DoorDash
potatoes
order.
are much
Now,
better.
here
They've
at
gotten
Audience,
better.
we've got a guy
I
who's normally
appreciate
co-streaming
the
our
feedback
shows.
you give.
Young
I will
Yad,
also
who's
say-
also an amazing
Exponentially.
voice actor.
The
He's been in
Chipotle,
countless
the
games
sandwich,
such
it
as,
should
Like
come
a
default
Dragon
with
and
the
God of War
sauce
Ragnarok.
On it?
Well,
One
next
time-
week,
That's what I-
Young's
Or
gonna
as a
be
side,
voicing
one time I
character in
forgot to
movie
check the little box and I didn't get the
Inside
sauce
Out
and the
2, where he
sandwich.
plays a fictional video
Weak
game
as hell without the
character.
sauce.
We can tell without the sauce, and I try to tell people that because people don't
And
want
we've
it.
got
And they're like,
your
it's going to be too
exclusive-
spicy. And I'm like, it's
It's
really not hot.
It's not.
It's not
You
hot.
shouldn't call it Chipotle.
Welcome.
I know, but that's there, though.
I know people go Chipotle and they don't know what it means. You should just go with Jordan's awesome sauce. I'm dead serious.
No, I hear you. You're probably right.
You should call it Jordan's Spunk.
I never saw the appeal.
I long
Jordan
to
works
be
at a
the
restaurant that I order food from.
haunts my past.
What the fuck is this?
This is a
You're all
movie.
banished here, deemed unfit.
This is
I
some-
think I gotta pull one of these and say,
Fuck this shit.
This is that Inside Out movie clearly paired with some dumb game.
I'm coming for you, Riley. Oh yeah.
I haven't heard what the auto tune sounds like. It's pretty funny.
Totally worthless.
But I am.
Or
a
are they being
warrior
added to some
cursed
stupid
with a feeble attack?
Then
Super-
you must make
Smash
your
Bros.
curse
clone?
your gift.
Shield yourself, my friends.
Do some anti-aliasing on this animation.
It looks really bad.
That's a movie?
Gaming monitor brand in the U.S., Samsung just released new 2024.
Oh, he's got 3 monitors.
with
One
gaming
Samsung.
entertainment. Scan the QR code now.
More like
to get a
cram
$300
dung
Samsung
in my
credit
butt.
When you purchase through June 17th,
Putting poop
plus a
in my
chance to
butt.
win $5,000 Samsung credit for U.S. residents.
Summer Game Fest 2024.
Ken Jeong, die.
Look at all you cooped up watching video game announcements. And yes,
Ken Jeong, go back to heart
Chicken
surgery and
does look
stop
a lot
acting.
like Ken Jeong. And today, Chicken is excited to share a new game that Chicken and Chicken's buddies are in called Squad Busters. You fight monsters.
I don't want to repeat myself, but
Fuck this shit.
Big wolves. That's
God,
all
it
that
really,
matters.
this really was like the Night Springs DLC
our
announcement.
big ad.
And
I'm just
maybe-
riding a high knowing that I get to play more Alan Wake 2 very soon.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
God damn it, dude.
And I feel like all that's happening is Jeff Keighley's trying to kill my vibe. And I'm saying, bitch, don't.
Well, this is a literal YouTube ad, I guess.
We're here to make your life more
Sometimes.
fun.
So they're literally showing us a YouTube ad right now in the middle of the fucking announcement.
Come on, get up. I am butt naked from the waist down, so.
Get out of the fucking bed.
Is this like an NA meeting?
Tell me about yourself.
I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because Because
your swordplay, tell me about your swordplay.
He is a bridge.
He's one of the most equitable.
Supercell just has too much money.
Am I gonna be able to sleep tonight? I don't know. I'm thinking not. I'm thinking.
Up all night.
have the job.
Congratulations.
What?
G.I. Joe.
Guys, maybe everything isn't a squad activity.
That's great.
Relax your bowels, your mom.
I don't know how many times I gotta say, "Fuck this shit." This. Am I wrong?
No.
This is.
Mistaken for handing you a hardwood.
Yeah, I get it. Nickelback's funny.
I've been down. Hey, look at these clowns.
You call this a squat?
Tristan.
Pasta.
Yes. 1,000 times yes.
Jinx. You Jinx.
Who is that guy?
It's Dolph Lundgren.
Oh. They just showed like a guy. Oh, the sign guy.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to want to go chop some trees, would you? I'd be delighted.
This is so fucking long, and I think a spot this long is like $500,000.
Supercell, look at the people they have in this ad too. They're literally
that was literally Dolph Lundgren.
Literally Dolph Lundgren, Chris Hemsworth, not Bill Hader or Will Forte, but the other guy, Will Arnett.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
That's Will Arnett right there. Then you have fucking. It looked like one, discount Winona Ryder, whose name I can't remember. That's the other girl.
I had such a crush on Winona back in the 90s.
Who was the girl from Black Snake Moan? Christina Ricci. Christina Ricci.
I gotta tell you, Christina Ricci was one of my lifelong crushes, and then when I saw Black Snake Moan, I was like, well, that's not how I pictured this going.
No. Well, it's also like she was.
It's like, you know,
she was someone I had a crush on when I was a kid, and then once I got older, I was like, oh, I'm not attracted to children. And so Christina Ricci was not as hot to me anymore. She has the body of a child.
I didn't really have that time for realization. I just kind of like forgot about her. And then when I saw her, it was just like, whoa, I'm seeing everything, and it's in a weird context. And it is sticking through the window. It's so long and hard right now. Oh, it's a mobile game. Now that trailer makes perfect sense.
We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest. I want everyone
This is another
to be
game that
on the
looks very
lookout
good,
for
but
a
I've
very
never been into the
mysterious
Monster Hunter
large
games.
monster near the end
You
of
know
the
what I mean?
trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
はい、本作ではですね、没入感とアクション、こちらの融合を目指して開発を進めております。モンスターハンターワイルズは2020
I hate that she's not matching his energy in the translation.
Xbox シリーズ X
And he said, yes,
そ
thank
し
you.
て PC で同時発売となります。また今回はですね、プラットフォームの垣根を
Now, bitch, match my energy while I continue on.
ので、そちらも楽しんでいただけたらと思っています。
As you'll see, we're working to deliver a gaming experience that merges immersion and action.
Did he stutter?
Look forward to playing with their friends across different platforms when the game launches
Did he
simultaneously
stutter?
in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S,
He's
and
upset
PC.
right now that she's not.
はい、最後になりますが、8月に行われる
This guy rips and she's just like
ナイトライブ
failing.
こちらの方では
You know what I love when you
style.
see a fucking sign language interpreter who's like,
Oh, absolutely. I like seeing the clips of like there was a clip I saw the other day of like Busta Rhymes catches the, you know what I mean, like doing like one of his verses, and he's like, you know what I mean.
but that's how you're
supposed
communicate
to do
tone.
Lastly, there will be a new
That's how you're
trailer
supposed to
for
do it.
Monster Hunter
You have to
Wilds
match
at
the energy of
opening
the thing
night
that you're
live at
translating.
Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter
This
Wilds.
guy's fired
will
up.
also
If you don't hold on to that mic for dear life, you are going to fall over.
You don't grip it with both hands, you will hit the ground.
Oh, I've heard of Capcom.
Over there!
This is the
That's
game
good.
with the hot girls.
And the hotter monsters.
I remember everybody in the last stream was like,
Why are you here?
mommy?
Everybody else in the last stream was like, oh, sorry guys, gotta leave the stream. Gotta go jack off.
There's too many of them.
No, there's not.
No, I think you can handle all of them.
I will draw a tire. Cover me.
You got it. Be careful.
Good job drawing its ire, I gotta be honest. But also, you're right next to her.
Yeah, you're literally not leaving her side. Oh no, you've been bucked off of your bird creature.
Han Solo says, "Is this a sex game?" To a small degree, yes.
We picked up our scent.
I'll handle it.
Oh, see, it is a sex game, so I'm picking up scents.
And handling things.
Yeah.
Look at that snake.
I love when I do some handling of something, I pick up a little scent.
Let me smell your dick.
Why you coming home? 5 in the morning. If nothing's going on, let me smell
your dick. Play me like a fool, and that ain't cool. Something going on. Let me smell your dick.
I love that song. That's one of my favorite songs of all time. I didn't know you knew that song.
I don't know it as well as you do.
Oh, it's one of my favorite songs.
No,
legitimately.
I've like heard it a few times all the way through, but like I don't remember the words that well. Oh no, Let Me Smell Your Dick's a classic. That was on. I think that might have been on Tosh.0 back in the day too.
Oh really? I
think
I couldn't handle him.
I think she made it on as a guest.
Damn.
She brought him and the guy who like produced the song.
Damn, I'll check that out.
Last year's PlayStation.
And any Smell Yo Dick fans in the chat today?
Yeah. Please donate.
Blazing fast combat and stylish art. Well, I'm honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade.
Man, Hans called it. If anybody doesn't know Smell Yo Dick, look it up after the stream.
Please watch it when we're done.
It's a great song.
It's a classic.
It's about catching your man cheating.
It's a, I'd say Smell Your Dick is like up there with a Baby Why You Lying? Baby Why You Always Lying?
There's also a song by Lil Fooly called Car Crash, which is basically just being like, you're fucking me so good in the car, we might have an accident. And it's one of the catchiest like pop R&B hip hop songs I've ever heard. Car Crash by Lil Fooly. Look it up. I swear to God, it's a bona fide hit. And he's indie. You know.
So we're seeing gameplay here, which is nice for this.
This looks
does
sick
seem
as hell.
More like the Devil May Cry kind of thing you were talking about, rather than the Soulsborne.
I like the design of that guy. He's thick in all the right places. Hard to say. It looks a little Soulsy, but it also looks faster paced.
That's
but also
what
if you're
I mean,
good
yeah.
at Souls games and you're gonna play it like that.
No, I don't know. I've seen people who are very good at Souls games, and that is not how they play it. There's so much more dodging involved, you know what I mean? And like, see the fact that that's the second, what are those called?
QTE.
QTE that I've seen.
QT time event.
That's the second QTE I've seen, which leads me to believe it's a little bit more Devil May Cry.
Is Phantom Blade another like a game already?
I don't know. Because there's a lot of that stuff I missed out on as a kid. Onimusha is really the only game I played in that style. I never played like Devil May Cry. I never played.
That looks so good.
Really?
Full demo that media will be
Oh my
playing this
God,
weekend.
we
Still
gotta
hear
get back
much
on
more
the
about
on
that.
the.
And that's
I've
gonna
been
be
behind
for our
on
Summer Game Fest
editing,
live
but
show. Thanks to Joy.
yeah, I've
for
played
joining
Train. We
us.
gotta get on it. I'd love to do like
Jeff.
DMC or something like.
I had such an amazing time. Happy Summer Game Fest, everyone.
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much
Okay.
more, so stay tuned because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from Cappy. And that's followed by
I am curious about Day of the Devs. Phantom Blade is a new IP.
Other event
Okay,
streams
thank you.
This weekend, and
I don't
we'll
know
see
about
you
that.
again live this August 20th in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, Day of the
Night
Devs
Springs. Remember, I'm so
Don't
fucking
forget
stoked.
it. Because there's
Don't
also
forget.
Phantom Blade Executioners is already available on Steam. So Phantom Blade 0 seems like a...
Jeff. Getting Jeff up now. Damn, Jeff. Damn, Jeff.
Night Springs.
Damn, Jeff.
Night.
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 Damn, Jeff.
Night Springs. Bring the volume up 6 decibels.
I know, you're like, Jesus Christ, man.
This is mad loud.
It's very, very loud. Frogger game. So loud. Coming up next.
Well, do you want to stop or do you want to check this out?
I'd like to stop.
All right, then we will stop.
Yeah, I can't imagine we're going to give a shit about anything else that gets announced.
You never know. I mean, it's already sounding pretty sick.
This? Florence and the Machine?
Okay. Well,
Design
anyway.
your own house in VR. And the new Property Brothers game.
We can go on and on and on forever, but holy shit, that looked so fucking good.
Night Springs looks so fucking good. I'm so pumped for that. I remember. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, people were talking about Shadow Drop, not quite Shadow Drop, but knowing physical coming, which is, I mean, I'm stoked.
I
for that.
love physical coming.
I do. One day I also hope to come loud, hopefully in a 69. Mallrats. I butchered it a little bit, but you get the gist of the joke.
Now, Stanley, while I have the thing.
He likes to have sex in a very uncomfortable place.
Mr. Fantastic, everything stretch.
No, but people are talking about Shadow Drop. Not quite a Shadow Drop, but it's coming tomorrow?
Coming tomorrow, which is very cool. And I knew you had mentioned to me before, I think, through the leaks that there were going to be different playable characters. But, like, goddamn, dude. That's so exciting that they're going to have Jesse Faden and Rose. Like, those I didn't see coming at all.
My night is about to spring. I am physically coming, all right. So there is books and collector's edition. I hope so. I hope
so. I can't see them not doing it. You know what I mean?
Something I'm hoping beyond hope. After this all happens, please give us Alan Wake 2 art book, like
please.
the Control art book, or the Alan Wake art book, or the Quantum Break art book.
You've had it for everything else.
But man, I imagine this Alan Wake 2 art book would be insane. Because the Control one is so fucking cool. It's a brilliant
amazing,
book. But I'd say the art in Alan Wake 2 is pushing other boundaries. And not to say it's better. It's just going in such another. It's going so deep in certain directions.
It's good in its
I gotta
own way.
see what it is.
I can't see them not doing that. They've got to. They've done it with every other collector's edition, and I feel like people would be bummed. You know what I mean? If they didn't have some sort of at least art book or book otherwise. You know what I mean? Whether it's like another short story to
I know. It seems like having a book is so important to this series in a way.
I mean, he's an author. You know what I mean?
That's why
he's a novelist.
He's written the manuscript. Well, overall, let's just recap real quick. How would you rate this presentation?
The overall presentation?
Yep, all 2 hours.
2 out of 10.
I agree.
Yeah, like 90% of that shit. You could have shown me like 6 minutes of trailers. I would have been like, damn, all right, some cool stuff.
It was a lot of nonsense. I didn't care about most of those games. The Wukong game I'm still excited about.
The
but
games
I've been
I was
excited
stoked
about
on, even though I think the trailers were shit because I was like mostly not seeing gameplay. It's kind of like if you're just gonna show me pre-rendered cutscenes or not actual gameplay, I can't give a fuck at all other than going like, that looks lame, or I guess that looks kind of cool, but beyond that,
that's so shallow though, because
that's
just
all I go.
It's entirely like, oh, do I like that aesthetic or no? And if
but
I
it
don't, then it's not going to look.
Oh, that T-shirt looks cool. It's as important as that to me. It doesn't mean anything in terms of whether or not I want to play this game, which is like you're selling a game. Show me the fucking game.
And I get that they are literally big advertisements, but it really did just feel like a big advertisement.
I don't care. Big advertisements, fine. Make it an ad for the game, not the idea of the game.
Yeah, they're selling. They really are. They're like, we've reached a point where it feels more like a lot of time people are selling the pre-sale. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rather than selling the actual game, they want to sell the pre-order so that they're guaranteed money before the release, regardless of how the release goes.
We're getting Night Springs 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10 for Night Springs, Alan Wake, Save It, and the Phantom Blade game, Night Springs. The Phantom Blade looked sick as well, but yeah, I mean, really, maybe 5 games total I thought looked really great.
Yeah, and I can really only remember the Phantom Blade and the Wukong game.
Yeah.
And the other ones that looked interesting just looked derivative.
I'm curious about the Blumhouse games, but I gotta know more about which ones because some looked corny as hell and some looked kind of sick.
So that's another one. That's just cool. That is exciting that they're going to be developing games now.
Yeah,
that's a cool thing.
6.65 out of 10 for Night Springs. That's a fair assessment.
Yeah, I 10 out of 10 for the Night Springs. Everything else 2 out of 10. Sam Lake coming on dancing, baby.
Oh wow, the you're replaying Lord of the Rings: Return of the King on PS2. That's a sick game.
Mm-hmm.
The art book is accessible as an unlockable in the game.
Oh, that's sick as hell.
I've seen a bunch of the storyboard art from Alan Wake 2. There's the storyboard artist like posts on Twitter. He'll just like be like, "Oh, here's storyboards from this scene," and he just posts them randomly.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I would love to see that stuff compiled.
It'd be great. It'd be so cool.
Well, this was fun. Thanks for hanging out. I'm so stoked on this DLC dropping, and also stoked to find out what a physical Alan Wake 2 might look like, and also happy for people who I understand you have a hardline stance on I won't do digital games. I get it. I don't do digital movies.
Yeah, I won't get like
I won't like buy a digital movie.
No, it seems so silly.
But,
I've rented a couple things.
Yeah.
I will admit I own MDE digitally. That's the only thing that I bought digitally is MDE.
The World Peace.
Yeah.
From Adult Swim.
Yeah. Or I was like, I couldn't really find another way to get it. You know what I mean? So that seemed like the only option. So I had to like buy it on Amazon. But
I bought a digital copy of Norman's Corner, which is a sitcom pilot from the early '80s that Larry David wrote and produced for Gilbert Gottfried, and it's not good. But I needed to see it, and at the time, now it's on YouTube. At the time, I couldn't find it.
Yeah.
So I bought a digital copy from like a weird website. I also bought a digital copy of there's a comic strip from the 1920s I really love called The Outbursts of Everett True. I think it's very funny, and they did a film in like the 30s or 40s, and I bought a copy of that as well.
Oh, okay.
I think that's everything. Also, I buy every one of the InfoWars docs. America in Turmoil or whatever they're called.
Yeah. The only thing I pay for is to be able to like download physical copies of like people I know their OnlyFans profiles.
Yes. I have the app that goes into every OnlyFans profile and downloads every picture and video.
Yeah.
And that's all I'll be doing from now until the end of my life.
For now until Night Springs releases tomorrow.
The art book is confirmed for Collector's Edition of Alan Wake 2, but is $200. Is that true? I wouldn't doubt it.
Maybe the Collector's Edition is just $200. You know what I mean? Art book included in that price.
I need to just real quick go to alanwake.com.
Yeah, no, you gotta confirm that. You gotta confirm that. I'm glad that the Deluxe Edition is just something you can purchase, though, so technically you can still.
Yeah.
We just received a yes, but I don't know if that's confirming what I said or not. It's hard to tell sometimes. The latency is better now with the streams, but it's like there's still just enough of a gap that I'm like, I don't know what you're responding to necessarily.
I'm going to alanwake.com and I don't see an actual...
Woke. We're like Alan Woke.
Anyway, well, I'll find it or I won't. I'm looking right now.
Yeah, no, you're good.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you.
I'd imagine that it would be $200 for the entire Collector's Edition, not for just the book.
Well, maybe that's just it
seems like
there it is. It's the Oh no, Limited Run's doing it? That kind of sucks. I've heard so many bad things about people buying from them. Ugh. All right, well, we'll see. Right now, I'm looking at it right now. It comes in a pretty sick-looking slipcase. There's an enamel pin set, an angel lamp that lights up.
Oh, nice.
An Ocean View Hotel keychain, and an art book.
Oh, I feel like we saw this already. I don't know why. Oh, no. The stuff for the Silent Hill 2 that they were showing at the...
Yes, for the Silent Hill 2 infomercial, we saw a lot of good merchandise and a game that I think will kind of be a little bit
disappointing, a bit of a letdown.
But time will tell. All right.
We're heading out now for real. Goodbye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. And Night Springs, I'll be streaming it tomorrow
I'll be
for
back
sure.
tomorrow.
Peace.